From Volusia Speedway Park, the home of the Dirt Car Nationals, it is Championship Monday for the Cool Ray Coast to Coast Racing League. We give away 3 new trophies here tonight for our divisions in 360 sprints as the Oswegan Speedway welcomes you to Monday Night Madness. And Monday Night Madness begins with the Raiders, as always, our C division, presented by Malcolm's Mills Millwrighting. Well, we get set to go. Let's explain the situation. 3 drivers still in the hunt for the championship, and here are how the points look. Isaac Salas currently comes in. This is with the drops. Thanks to Patrick Spangler for calculating our point standings at the moment. Isaac Salas with a 59-point lead on Jeff Sharp. Joseph Grandy also in the mix. He comes in 64 points back. So glad you could join us here on the Coast to Coast Racing Network. Marty Sakala joined alongside Isaac Salas and Dean Reynolds, along with Dean's arm in hand. So, Dean, let's begin with Dean. Let's begin by talking about this Raiders championship battle tonight. Here, first off, Isaac Salas, 59-point lead. Pretty much a simple task. Pretty much just finish, and he's the champion.
Yeah, slide job. Don't screw up. Simple as that. Don't mess up. Come on. Ever since I've been picking you, you've won 3 times in 1 second, so I expect royalties and half of that trophy you're going to get from Andy Penn.
You want me to cut the trophy in half?
Cut it in half.
We've got a few penalties tonight, so we're going to
You know, Marty, though, it all comes down to this night, and, you know, for all 3 divisions, you know, something special. This is why you race all year, to get through the drops as well, and give it a shot.
Absolutely. Let's move on to the Rebels here, Isaac, and you can talk about this. Still a pretty good battle for the championship. Michael Berthay with, at this moment, a 3-point lead on Jack Hitt. Brian Moore third with 509 points. This could come down to the wire tonight as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch the Rebels, to be honest with you. Renegades is going to be a blast, but I'm kind of really excited to watch the Rebels more than the Renegades tonight, with just how close the points are, for one. And how good the racing's been. You know, I haven't been able to make it to some of these just because of the IL, but every time I go back and watch, or every time I get the broadcast, it's insane. So I think it's going to be a really good showing tonight, especially at Volusia, of all tracks.
Absolutely, and let's go to the Renegades here and talk about this. We've been focused on the battle between Patrick Spangler and Brennan Lacey all year. Spangler calculated a 39-point lead with the drops at the moment for Spangler on Brennan Lacey. Those are the drivers that will be battling for the A Division Championship. Lacey's first year in the A Division. We know Spangler, a veteran, as High Side Banger looks to repeat just like what he did last season. Of course, we also come to Volusia Speedway Park, where if you missed the championship race last season here, Dean, you can speak about it. Off the freaking charts. It was some of the best racing we have ever seen in this series.
Well, as I mentioned last week, Volusia is one of those tracks. Volusia and Charlotte, I think, are the 2 best tracks on this sim as far as side-by-side racing. And it doesn't matter if it's a wing sprint car, IMCA modified, you know, big block modified. It's just these are the tracks that you want to pick one of the 2 to settle your championship, because it'll be settled on the track. And I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Volusia Speedway Park, based in Barberville, Florida, the home of the Dirt Car Nationals. We're not giving away Gators today, but we're giving a bunch of prizes. We're giving away a 3D printed trophy, courtesy of A&J Custom Creations. We're also giving away a mug. What else are we giving away? Maybe a shot glass or something? A sticker? I don't know. A lot of stuff on the line here tonight for the drivers as we get set to go. Let's give you the speeds currently at the moment from practice. It is set as Peyton Burton currently the quickest in the 114, 13.146. Car count currently set at 17 drivers as we get set to go. You see Isaac Salas currently just rolling in all by himself, 14th quick on the speed charts. For those wondering where Jeff Sharp is, he is 4th. Joseph Grandy, 2nd quick. So this is going to be interesting. When we think of as well, Isaac, I know this is your first time at Volusia, but this kind of thing on what to expect out here tonight. When you think of Volusia Speedway Park, you're going to be thinking of drivers running the high side, but there will be a driver every lap that will take a peek to the inside and pull off the slide job.
I'm excited for that. That's right up my alley, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be a blast. I'm excited to learn as the night goes on. I'm excited to see what the line turns into as the night goes on, to be honest with you. Nerves a little bit just because it's first time, but other than that, just really excited to see how it goes.
Absolutely.
First time's always a little weird, Isaac, but it's still fun.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Should be getting qualifying going here momentarily. For those that are new to the Coast to Coast Racing League, here's how a typical night works here in Monday Night Madness. Obviously, we've got practice going on right now. In just a moment, we'll have ABR Setup Shop time trials. We'll give out the Fast Time Award here in qualifying. All drivers will have 3 minutes to complete 2 laps. Then we'll go to heats. We'll invert the top 4 prior to taking the green flag. And then we will move forward into our heat races, where we'll transfer the top 4 to the feature. We'll then have a B main. That B main should be fun to watch closely. Heats are 8 laps, B main 10 laps. Then the feature tonight after our warm up. 30 laps for the Renegades, 25 for the Rebels, and 20 for the Raiders. So, set to go right now, and on the racetrack, the driver, the 518, Joseph Grandy, on lap number 1 at the moment. You see where the places to be right now at the moment. That, of course, is the bottom. Track is set at 5%. A little bit of a cushion already set up here early here, folks. Grandy sets the bar, 13.245. You'll see the lap times pop out here on their first laps and see if they're slower or better. Brian Dickens goes quick time, 13.190. Grandy, meanwhile, looking to improve. He's off by 0.02 of a second on his second lap time. Jacob Walker goes third quick. Here's Mike Brewer, who currently is 6th quick on the speed charts. 13.414 for Mike Brewer.
Just decreasing. It's now 81 Fahrenheit.
Track time starting to decrease, as you can hear, as Brewer goes 6th quick on the charts. Dustin Sargent moves up to 7th quick. He goes 13.53. Neil Strauser moves up to 6th spot. Bachman looking to improve on his lap. And he's 10th quick, 13.628. Quick time, Dustin Sargent, 13.168. 13.168 for big money. A beautiful lap there, as we've got just about 1 minute left to go here in qualifying. Peyton Burton takes the 114 out onto the racetrack, and Jacob Walker just came in chat and said, how about those Team Ace Fergie cars with the gray and red on them? I love that tonight for sure there, Isaac and Dean.
Yeah, those things are beautiful. And did you see that it got shared on Facebook by Fergie?
It did.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, how about that? The PDF or whatever they did, that was awesome.
Yeah.
It was like a photo shoot. That was really cool.
Yeah, I've gotten to talk to these guys a lot, and they're a lot of fun, man. From just my personal experience with them, they put out some really cool things, so you should check them out.
Second lap time better for Peyton Burton, 13.197. Go ahead, Dean.
No, I was going to say, if you notice the times, look at the, you got 3 cars in the ones. That's pretty good. The track's got some speed, and everyone feels comfortable out there right now. I got a feeling there's a lot of names. When you got Dan McLaren halfway down the list, you know this is a good field.
And everyone that is qualified separated by 0.3 of a second. So with a quick time of 13.168, the driver of the number 377, it's big money, Dustin Sargent. Chad Cote, how we doing tonight, my man? Championship night for sure. It's an exciting one tonight, Goose. Get your feet up ready for this one, especially when we go to a track like Volusia. Heat one onto this.
Off for Devo, by the way, because I know he picked on my glasses last week, so I put the contacts back in.
Oh.
Heat one onto the Speedway, and heat race number 1 brought to you by Langdon Mechanical. the second to none heating and air conditioning company in the Hamilton area, and promise our customers our own professionally trained Langdon specialists will be there personally every step of the way. We guarantee your customer satisfaction from start to finish, including sales, installation, and maintenance service of your heating and/or cooling system. Every equipment sale, installation, and maintenance service call we make is backed 100% by Langdon. Here's the starting lineup for heat race number 1. Again, we invert the top 4. Mike Brewer and Jeff Sharp on row number 1. Joseph Grady and Dustin Sargent in row 2. Bob Curtis and Caleb Brockman round out row 3. That is how the drivers will look for the first heat race of the evening. Winner will start on pole position for tonight's 20-lap feature. As you see the drivers as well following tonight, the Steve King Foundation Pace Truck, formed to help the dirt track racing community across the country by providing financial assistance to drivers, pit crew members, race officials, track ops personnel, or the immediate families of those individuals who suffer serious illness, injury, or death. Isaac, as we get set to go green, what are you trying to learn here before you take your heat?
Well, I learned a line that I'm pretty excited to see, but I'm also excited to see how these cars handle side by side through the corner. I'm gonna see if the line that I know from just my modified experience comes into play, or if it's a completely new style of line for these cars.
So we're ready to go green here. It's Mike Brewer and Jeff Sharp that bring the field to green. Heat 1 underway. And Brewer goes out with the early lead. Sharp and Grandy, two of the championship contenders, battling for the race lead as well. Joseph Grandy looks to go 2 for 1 in the second half of this lap. Down to the inside on Jeff Sharp for the lead. How about Jeff Sharp leading lap number 1 early here, Dean, as Sharp and Grandy do get it for the top spot.
Yeah, Sargent just got into third. I think Mike Brewer's a modified guy. I talked to him a lot. And you can see he has his wing too far back, and he's got no straightaway speed, and that's what happened right there. So these guys kind of swallowed him up. Grandy, I'll tell you, Joseph Grandy's one of the most improved guys on the sim. He just started a short time ago, and he's running everything fast.
And he just ran the quickest lap of this heat race, 13:36. He's matching the pace to Big Money, who just ran a 13:38. Sargent trying to find something here as he tries to make a run down to the inside for second on Jeff Sharp here, Isaac, halfway home.
Yeah, I like the battle that's going on here. It's a really good learning experience for me. I'm seeing 2 different lines starting to come in. It's almost evenly matched through 3 and 4, and then 1 and 2 is just going to be about hitting that sweet spot better than the other person.
Sargent trying to get the advantage off in turn number 2 so he can then go on the attack on Joseph Grandy. 2 to go here in this heat race. This could be a battle for the 4th starting position in tonight's 20-lap feature. Sargent gets through. He clears Jeff Sharp. Final transfer spot currently belongs to Caleb Brockman at the white flag. 2-second advantage on Mike Brewer. But out in front all by himself, it's Joseph Grandy in the 518 that will start from the pole position tonight. Comes to the checkered flags. Takes it by 0.3 of a second on Dustin Sargent. Sargent, though, ran the quickest lap, coming to the checkered flags to 13.30.
Yeah, he started to come into life just a little bit too late.
Heat race number 2 brought to you by Magnum Race Design. Magnum offering iRacing wraps, hero cards, logos, flyers, and even t-shirt designs. If you're looking for a new design and want attention to detail, competitive pricing, and fast turnaround times, check out Magnum Race Design on Facebook, where you can contact them directly through Messenger. Magnum Race Design, the proud sponsor of the Coast to Coast 358 Modifieds. Lineup looks like this for heat race number 2. Chris Berger and Dan McLaren on row number 1. That's Soupy Dan McLaren. Row number 2, Jacob Walker and Brian Dickens. And in row 3, it's Chris Robley and the mayor, Steve Bixler. Two pace laps here. Dean, what are you looking forward to in this heat? What are you expecting?
Well, I think the outside still is a little bit of the preferred lane, so if Soupy gets a good even start on Chris, I think he can lead coming off turn 2. But like Isaac was saying earlier, though, there is already 2 grooves out there, which, that's going to make for a really good feature. I think the outside's going to push out a little bit, but it's not going to be up against the wall like it will be for Rebels and Renegades. but it's going to make for a good feature. And, Isaac, where you're going to be starting in the heat, that's what you need. You need a 2-lane track so you can make some moves.
I'm gonna need to start making some moves. I'm excited though. From how I've seen so far, I can see why this would put on some really good sprint car racing. So I'm just excited to see how this next heat goes. I think if you got some quick guys all trying to go for the same spot, it might get super interesting, super quick.
Isaac, non-biased opinion, not because I sponsor your cars. I thought you timed that start just right.
Thanks, Dean.
Ready for the green flag for heat race number 2. Winner will start on the outside of the front row next to the driver of the 518 in Joseph Grandy. Watch out for Brian Dickens, who was second quick in time trials.
Green flag.
Here we go. McLaren gets out with the lead early into turn number 1. Berger did not get off to the good start. Look at Brian Dickens go out and get up 2 positions in a half lap. The high side working for him early. It's McLaren followed by Dickens, Berger, and Walker. And Brian Dickens is on the charge early, Isaac.
Yeah, he got a really good run off the top. Just getting to keep that momentum up in that car was fantastic. And he is starting to reel in Dan just a tiny bit.
Closing in for the race lead. Just ran a 13:45 to McLaren's 13:47. And Brian Dickens is taking a peek underneath for this race lead, but Dickens slams the door into turn 1. We got one up on the high side. Chris Berger lost control of the car for a moment. He gets it back uprighted. That allows Steve Bixler to take 4th position. Watch that battle very closely, but back to the race lead. Here we go. McLaren around the outside, high, wide, and handsome. Trying to make that soup taste cold off of turn number 4, and he does. Dickens edges out McLaren at the line. 3 to go in the heat race, Dean.
Yeah, and Brian must have a real comfortable setup because he was switching lanes high and low and not losing any momentum. I mean, that car, not that Brian is not bad behind the wheel, but that car is on rails.
Let's go back to 4th position. Bixler still holding off on Christopher Berger. Berger's lost 4 spots from the drop of the green flag. When he got really tight in 1 and 2, that just hindered his momentum. But final lap is underway. Dickens followed by McLaren. See if McLaren can have one last shot at 3 and 4. Takes a peek underneath. It's not going to work. Dickens takes the heat win. McLaren 2nd, Walker 3rd, Bixler 4th, and another heck of a heat race, guys.
Volusia. All you need to say is Volusia. Isaac, I think, is adjusting the setup a little bit, so I tell you, I'm excited. I like what Volusia does, and it's got speed. But I was impressed with Brian the way he was just switching lanes. That was pretty cool.
Heat race number 3 brought to you by 2-1 Designs. Here at 2-1 Designs, we make wraps for all dirt racing needs, in addition to 118 scale RC wraps. Like them on Facebook at 2-1 iRacing Designs. Here's your lineup. It's Sam Bachman and Neil Strauser, row number 1. Row number 2 is Ralph Connor Jr. and Peyton Burton. Isaac Salas starting from the 5th position tonight. For those wondering, by the way, as we took the field to the green flag, these were the following drivers that received heat EOLs. It was Salas, Steve Bixler, Dan McLaren, and Caleb Brockman, and I believe Kurt Schatzer. Was Schatzer in here or no? I don't think I saw him.
No, I don't think he is.
Okay.
Wait, so Dan had a heat EOL?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought he started on. All right.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me do some investigating here. Not that we're here to blow people in, but...
Nah.
Jeez.
Hey, it's all good. No worries. Hey, it's all
Don't
good.
worry, it's just championship night. Who cares about
Who cares?
penalties here?
Who cares about the penalties? Penalties? We don't talk about... We're talking stinking penalties on championship night.
Exactly. They don't matter on championship night. Marty, did you see Brandon's comment on YouTube?
Oh, I did.
No, I did.
We're looking forward to showing the fans the car tonight for sure. Anyway,
I was supposed to have a new car tonight, but it didn't come in yet.
Winner starts on the inside of row number 2. Sam Bachman, Neil Strauser will bring the field to green. Heat race number 3 is underway. Bad starts from the top 2, and look at this. This opens the door. We're 4 wide in turn number 2.
Got there 4 wide in front of Isaac.
And Peyton Burton goes to the race lead early of 3 spots. And we only completed lap number 1. Neil Strauser trying to look underneath for the race lead as well. He's got nothing. Salas third. Bachman is fourth. Dean.
Yeah. Isaac, had a real good run to get on the outside around a couple cars, and one of them actually blinked out as Isaac made that pass, so I'm sure that kind of gave him a short stainer, but now that everyone's getting comfortable, Isaac's going to have to try to make some moves, so make different lanes here.
There goes Salas.
There he goes.
Underneath.
There he goes.
Here goes slide job. Up the racetrack. Oh, there's contact. Strauser, what a save. That got oh so close.
Final points now. You got to do what you need to do.
Oh, yeah. That's for sure. Oh, maybe not. 2 cars hard to the wall. It's Connor and Bachman. And Connor's, both of those cars are torn up. We stay under the green flag, obviously, but 3 laps to go in this heat race. Now it's going to be really interesting in who can come out first, Bachman or Connor, Dean.
Well, if you don't, you're going to get extra laps in the B main, which I learned last week wasn't the worst thing in the world. And more TV time, of course.
Right now, scoring would go to Bachman over Connor. But that's going to be a fun race to watch to the end. But it's Peyton Burton out in front, looking to start on the inside of row number 2. 1 second lead on Isaac Salas. Hang on there, Isaac. Don't tear the car up, man.
There, Isaac.
Just trying to learn things here.
Down the back chute for the final time for Peyton Burton as he comes to the checkers. Ace Fergie Machine takes the win in Heat 3.
Good finish by Isaac, though, because now you know you're going to start 6th. That's a lot better than starting 13th or 14th in the final night. So you're going to be up with the guys that had some speed.
Whoa.
So now we head to the B main. Our B main tonight brought to you by Gambler Motorsports. 10 laps for the drivers. And here is how the lineup looks. Mike Brewer and Chris Berger on row number 1. Ralph Connor Jr., Bob Curtis, row 2. Chris Robley will start from the 5th position here tonight. Of course, for those that are interested in joining the Coast to Coast Racing League, if you're looking for other racers that enjoy racing without all the drama and name calling of normal iRacing, come out and join the Cool Ray Coast to Coast Racing League. 16 divisions that race 7 days a week, and we broadcast 9 of them. Members know that they are a part of something bigger than just the on-track experience. Go to www.c2cro.com and click on Apply to join in on the action. The cars are virtual and the racing is real.
I tell you, Ralph Connor has speed, but he has no luck. No luck. I've noticed that in about the last month. And if he can ever get a good string together, he can really put some good finishes.
He may need to get rid of the Wreck-It Ralph logo on the top wing.
That could be it.
That may be it. Who knows? So, Isaac, you feel good that you don't have to be in this?
Honestly, there's a part of me that it's like I'm happy that I'm not in here. But I also think I probably should have been in here just to get some practice, but oh well.
Ghost it. Ghost it.
Ghost it? Yeah, there you go.
You can always ghost it.
Well, we're set to go for our B main, set for 10 laps. We'll determine the final 5 starting positions. Winner starts from 13th tonight. Steve King Foundation pace truck is in. Underway with the B main. Brewer gets out to the jump early. Has he learned his lesson, though, after what happened in the heat with the wing situation? Maybe.
Yes, how much speed he's got now with the wing flatter.
We'll see what happens. He leads lap 1, but look at Berger. Oh! Up in the wall goes Chris Berger. The right front is toast.
It's the only thing with a flat wing, though, you can get a little loosey-goosey as well. But you just got to find that happy medium.
Well, Berger, he's got the car back going. He could be contending for a mug tonight, Isaac, but
yeah.
Berger's car not looking too good for right now.
Yeah, no, that right front is really far out. I'd be surprised if he's just gonna pull it in.
That's probably the best thing for Chris Berger to do, get some more track time during the Flatline Racing Bodies warm-up. Brewer currently leads up by 0.6 of a second compared to Ralph Connor. Let's take you on board for a lap here with Wreck-It Ralph and show you what it's like here around Volusia Speedway Park. You can see the top speed here. Let's see what it is entering turn number 1. The gun clocks at 124 miles an hour. How about down this back straightaway? Even faster. I had 127 off of Ralph Connor Jr. But these laps tick by quick, and it's very fast. And the track still looks great, Dean.
Yeah, this, although I don't know, Isaac, you tried to do the bottom there in the heat. Is the bottom still a little tricky right now, or do you think it's going to be usable?
It'll be usable. The way bottom at 3 and 4, you could, if you have throttle control and you throw it down there, you got a chance. But you're gonna have to really hit your marks.
Going to be the white flag this time by for Mike Brewer. Has the most experience of anyone in official races, I rating 29.34. Final lap though underway for Mike. Start on pole in this B main and will finish on the top of the charts here once again. He'll start from 13th position tonight. It's followed by Connor, then Curtis, then Rob Lee, and that is how everyone ends up tonight. So, preliminary action for the Raiders is in the books, and now it's time for the Flatline Racing Bodies warm-up watch, Isaac, as you get ready.
Yeah. As I get ready.
Isaac, where are you? Oh, there you are.
I'm back.
Would you get a banana or something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
One sec.
It's so good to see a younger generation iRacer actually go get a Gatorade instead of going, Gish! Busch Light, Coors Light, Miller Light. Very proud of you, Isaac.
Hang on. Let's do it for proof. Do it for proof. Let's see it.
He's not even there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, you got invisible Isaac going on right now.
Hang on. We can look at his stuffed animals. Look at those. Those are so cute.
Oh, yes, nice going.
Those are so cute. Oh, those are so cute.
Oh, he couldn't even hear us picking on him either.
I'm
Isaac,
back
show
now.
everyone your Gatorade.
I'm back after all the picking happened, huh?
Yeah.
That's all good. Maybe I can just watch. Yeah. Hey, nice. What's all that? You can see the pillow, stuffed animals.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's my fan club. What do you mean?
that is his fan club. He's right.
Yeah. Jeez, leave me alone. I got my Spider-Man.
Nice.
Jeez.
Sargent going above the cushion in 3 and 4. And 1 and 2.
Is that the plan here? The plan is to stay safe tonight, actually. What am I even saying?
Yeah, you just want a top 5.
I'm nervous.
You just want a nice little top 5.
Yeah, Isaac, be safe.
Honestly, do you know how excited I am after hearing about last season? As I was coming into the booth, right? I was, getting my first little steps in the booth. And you guys all talked about how amazing the racing was. I'm excited to broadcast the racing tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'm so excited.
You're also gonna hang out? You're gonna stay with us?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with you.
Because I know the last couple of weeks it was past your bedtime or something.
Wow. Yeah, let's go with that. We'll go with that. It can't be any worse than I think 2 weeks ago when I was all excited. Got off of work early, got on the sim, practiced a little bit before the Thursday night race, and then about 2 minutes before qualifying, my internet gave out because of the storm.
I'm getting one right now. I got lightning bolts coming straight down. Did you get anything earlier, Marty?
Just a tiny bit, not a lot. I did see on my weather app that there was a thunderstorm warning in Weedsport.
Yeah, I got a red line went across my screen about 10 minutes ago on my TV.
Uh-oh. That ain't good.
Uh-oh.
But yeah.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
We got nothing here right now, so we're good. Anyway.
Let me look. It's clear as all.
Everything's good in mine now? How many inches of snow you got on the ground?
2.
Oof. All right.
No,
Let's get set to go racing here. First feature, let's meet the starting lineup. Brought to you by We Let the Dogs Out For You Pet Care Services and the Coast to Coast Kids Club. On the front row, it's Joseph Grandi in the 518. One of your championship contenders tonight, Brian Dickens, is next to him in the 122. Row number 2, Peyton Burton in the 114. And the big money, Dustin Sargent in 377. Row 3, Soupy, Dan McLaren, and championship points leader, Slide Job, Isaac Salas in the 05. Row 4, Jeff Sharp, the final championship contender in car 28, and Jacob Walker in the 01. Rounding out the top 10, the astronaut, Neil Strouser in the number 68, and Caleb Brockman in the 12. Row number 6, the mayor, Steve Bixler in the 75, Sam Bachman in the 007. And here is how the rest of the field looks tonight. Mike Brewer in the 039, Ralph Connor in the 54, Bob Curtis in the 012, Chris Robley in the 85, and Christopher Berger in the 2. That's how the field will roll off for tonight's event. So as we get set to go racing here, let's get some picks to win. Dean, we'll go first with you. Who are you picking?
Well, I think because Isaac is going to go in championship mode, coach here saying what he needs to do. It's going to. I think the winner is going to come from the front row. It's either going to be Grandi or Dickens because I really was impressed with their speed in the heats and as they also had really good control in the cars. I think if I was a betting guy, probably Brian Dickens because he's going to get the lead coming out of turn 2 on the outside, or he should. So I'm going to go with Brian.
If you're betting, are you going to go for a $1 million payout?
Easy now.
Give me Grandi here after what happened last week. I just want to see him get that win so badly.
Yeah, I hope Grandi does
Yeah.
good, but
Yeah.
this Black Bullet racing car in front of me looks pretty mean tonight, so I don't know.
Let's know your picks to win. We've got Brian Lawson rooting for Salas, and Craig Piper also watching. Hello, sir. We are set to go racing here. It's time for the Dylan Westbrook Racing start. The Steve King Foundation pace truck is in. A championship contender next to Brian Dickens. First feature is green. Slicing and dicing through 1 and 2. It's Grandi that gets the good jump early. Dickens looks on the outside. Burton almost takes it 3 wide. Dickens throws the block on Joseph Grandi. Lap number 1 up on the board, and it's led by the driver of the 122. In Brian Dickenstein.
Yeah, and I tell you, the cushion actually is going to be pushed out here a little bit more than I thought. So this is going to be interesting, and you got a couple guys trying to make the bottom work. So this is going to be fun.
Peyton Burton is working it right now. Dustin Sargent was working it earlier. Quickest guy on the racetrack, Isaac Salas, 14:49. Here comes Burton rocking it down on the basement. Looking for second on Grandi, doesn't work for right now. Meanwhile, behind them, Salas trying to go top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. For 4th position, Salas has it over Sargent. Mike Brewer has put his car into the pits, but a battle for the race lead is on. New leader, Peyton Burton, goes to the point of the inside, Dean. Fantastic pass from him.
I did not see that bottom coming like it is. Peyton's really got a good car. He's got a little bit of a push in the middle of the corner. That car is set up to run the bottom.
5 laps are in the books. He saw Dickens get a little bit tight in turn number 1. Salas, though, still dealing with a bigger fight from Dustin Sargent. Holds him off for P4 at the moment. And Peyton Burton starting to open up the floodgates here. We've got 6 laps that are in the books. Let's take a look real quick here on the Malcolm's replay and show you the pass that Peyton Burton made for the race lead. I don't know if Dickens may have scraped the wall there on the pass for the race lead, but a lot of bite off turn 14 to give Peyton that race lead.
Yeah, Peyton's doing his best Brendan Lacey impersonation. I mean, he has got it down pat.
Absolutely. Let's go back to second as Dickens gets Grandi for right now, holding him off. Grandi having a tough time trying to pass Dickens here for the runner-up spot with 8 laps complete here, Dean.
Yeah, now with the grooves getting a little bit thinner, you can see Peyton Burton's kind of drifting out into that slick a little bit, but it's not really shiny yet. So it looks like he's still getting some bite in there. And then on the outside, cushion's getting a little thinner, so you see Dickens and Grandi their cars are twitching a little bit because it's getting thinner up there.
You see Grandy as well trying to test the slider lane as the cross flags fly. We've got 10 up and 10 down. Leaders working some lap traffic off the pace. I think that's Berger in the 2 car that has more problems. Oh, Grandy and Dickens touch there in 4. Oh, so close of a situation. 9 laps to go. Here's your best battle on track now between Salas and Sargentine.
Yeah, and then Sargent's now found the low side, and you know, Isaac just likes to run the outside. He's going to stay right there if he's comfortable, take that top 5, and take home the trophy.
Sargent takes away 4th position at the start-finish line.
It's closing in.
And yes,
Oh, and Bernie goes up top. Shocker.
Sargent looking for a run. Meanwhile, the battle for the race lead. 7 laps to go. Brian Dickens all over Peyton Burton. Down to the inside for the race lead. Is it going to work? Not just yet, Dean.
No, I tell you, I was surprised to see Burton go up top. That means he's not feeling comfortable on the bottom anymore.
Photo finish of the line, but Dickens has the preferred line. Up high, wide, and handsome. Brian Dickens takes the 122 to the puck. Oh, Isaac Salas upside down. He goes it out of the ballpark. Caution flag is out. The points leader is involved.
I don't know what happened, fellas.
This just got interesting.
Hold on. Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, I don't know.
What did you do out here?
Let's take a look at the Malcolm's replay.
Gave out.
It's quick repair time for you.
Right rear caught the wall with the line. You saw the right front wobbly as well. Lost the steering.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
my.
the right front went out. Even though he hit the right rear in the front straightaway. Remember I mentioned about this damage model? Sometimes you can just tap something real lightly. And Isaac, I think your right front went out because you just tapped the wall.
Yeah, she just all gave out at once.
Yep.
On board with slide job.
Now the good thing is for Isaac, he's got 6 laps. He's got a good car, so you know he's just got to be patient, get through some cars, and move up through the field, and try to get as much ground as he can.
I luckily did land in bounds somehow.
Yes.
Yes, thank goodness. If not, that would have been an automatic tow. Let's remind people the point standings coming on in. 59-point lead for Isaac Salas with the drops. And if I'm taking a look at the point standings
correctly. 2 laps down, so he's ahead of him.
Yep. If I'm looking at the point standings and the stats correctly for Isaac, and you got to keep in mind as well, IL has to be under 250. His IL's 236. Isaac's worst finish of the season is 7th. This would be a drop race for him if he cannot get 6th or higher. So, coming back to green, where we will have a 5-lap shootout. Peyton Burton needed that caution big time as he'll bring the field back to green. But Brian Dickens is going to be all over that fuel cell for sure as we come into the Mission 22 restart zone for the first time tonight. Burton ready to fire, back to green with 5 laps left. As he tries to hold off on the exit, uses the high side just like Brian Dickens. Joseph Grandy in 3rd thinking I may have a chance to win a championship. We'll see what happens. 4 to go for Peyton Burton, looking for its first career Monday Night Madness victory. Can it happen tonight, Dean? Brian Dickens, though, all over him.
Yeah, Peyton now, though, is using a slider line, which is a good move when you're leading because it kind of makes it tough. Oh, there could be a lead change right here.
Brian Dickens to the inside. Slide job. Dickens. He's got it. But Peyton Burton goes for the crossover into turn number 3. Can Peyton Burton go for the slider? Low line's not working anymore. Dickens to lead with 2 laps to go. Now we got some blocking happening as well between Sargent and McLaren. That's your best battle on the racetrack. Isaac Salas still in 12th position. White flag is out. Final lap is underway for Brian Dickens. Doesn't make a lot of starts in Monday Night Madness. Through 3 and 4 for Brian Dickens. His 5th start of the season, and he's going to take his first win tonight at Fallujah. Big win for Brian here. Grandy finishes in 3rd. Isaac Salas with a 12th place finish. We'll have to check the points here at the end.
He'll be good because that'll be his drop.
So I would want to assume that it would still be Salas's championship. Unofficially, still Salas, but we'll wait to find out here as the top three will pose for a photo. But how about Brian Dickens there, Dean? Well deserved.
Yeah, and just take me to Vegas for the iRacing odds and everything else. I'll predict the winners and let everyone else win some money. Brian, I watched Brian during that heat. He had something special really going on in that car, and he just let the race come to him. Burton had a really good car in the mid portion of the race, but you can tell he wasn't feeling comfortable on the bottom anymore, and Brian just went to work.
Brian is quickest in time trials. And his first win, by the way, in the Coast to Coast Racing League as a whole in a while. You got to go back to nearly last year.
A late model, correct?
I want to say yes.
He said nuts in a late model, yeah.
This was back when we were using iRacing League Manager. So we'll check and see if Roger Craig gets those standings officially updated. We've got nothing right now. I talked with Roger and said he would try to do it. But while we are at it, let's bring in your podium finishers here, and we've got a lot of time to go before our next race comes up. Joseph Grandy first off in third position. Joseph, oh, I'm sorry, wrong guy. We'll wait for Joseph here in just a moment. We've got Peyton Burton, who finished in second. Peyton, great race for you, man. But what more did you need in those final laps for Brian?
Well, I just got done talking to him, and I felt good majority of that race. 15 of those 20 laps, it was mostly on the bottom. That's what I was running, and that's what I've been testing all week, trying to get my setup right, is to run the bottom. And I think with like 6 to go, something like that, I tagged the inside wall on turns 1 and 2, and I think it kind of messed me up a little bit, and that allowed him to chase me down. And when he finally got past me, I was just riding, just trying to secure a top 3, but good race for him. I'm glad to get my first podium. Last race of the season, we did a special team lap for this race. I did a lot of testing this week, and I'm just glad to be on the podium here.
Absolutely, man. Well, it was well-deserved. Who do you want to give shout-outs to on the card tonight?
Shout out to my team, Team Ace. We are currently still recruiting new members to join our team. So if you're interested in joining our team, send me a DM on Facebook, or just go like our page, Team Ace. Majula C Speed Shop. I've been using their setups ever since I've joined this league, and I felt really good with them. Blake Majulis, Evan Say, they're two of the best setup builders in the game. Shout out to Chris Ferguson. We did a special lap. I just mentioned it. We did an honor, a little throwback lap to his 2021 Dirt Million car for late models.
Awesome job, Peyton. Awesome job on that, by the way.
Thank you, man. I loved it. I was listening to the broadcast. I heard you guys talk about it. I've been excited. We've been excited to debut these paint schemes, and we're only going to use them for this race only. So we figured we'd do something special for the last race of the season. Shout out to W Energy. Use my code PB14 for 10% off. Shout out Martin Sports 906. Go to their website, martinsports906.com. Use code ACE15 for 15% off. Wolf Speed Media, Everything College Basketball Podcast and Facebook group. And like I said, you guys for broadcasting, and all the guys at Team Mason make this happen for me.
All right. Well, we will let you go, man. Great job tonight. Well deserved.
Thank you, man.
Peyton Burton with a second place finish. Let's get Joseph Grandy on in here. Joseph, a third place finish tonight, man. You ran really well tonight. Just walk us through the race.
Honestly, I was lucky I made it out alive. Almost lost it there at turn 4 at the end of the race. Figured I wouldn't start on the inside. I figured I'd lose the lead pretty quick. But glad I made it out.
Overall positives you took away from the night?
It was finally a pretty clean race. So that was fun.
Absolutely.
Hopefully the next one just as good.
Who do you want to give shout-outs to on the car?
I just like to thank Coast to Coast for everything they do.
All right. Well, we'll let you go. By the way, final standings in the championship, you did finish third in points. So, great run. Yep, finished third.
Awesome job, Joseph.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great season, man. Great season. We look forward to seeing you back.
I appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
So that is Joseph Grundy finishing third in the standings. And first off, we will go to Cool Ray Victory Lane and talk with your race winner in Brian Dickens. Well, Brian, you don't make a lot of sprint car starts. It's been a long time since we have seen you in Cool Ray Victory Lane, but you did it tonight, man. Finally. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels wonderful, especially in a sprint car.
Absolutely. Talk about this fast car you had tonight.
Yeah, I gotta thank Elite Performance for that and Dave Allen. That setup wasn't the best for the first 10 laps, for the last 10, she really kicked in.
Absolutely, man. Where I guess were you expecting the low line to be the key early and then break off later on?
I really wasn't. I thought that I was set sail on the high side, but really surprised me how fast the bottom was.
Well, it was a great run for you. Congratulations on the win. Who do you want to give shout-outs to tonight?
All the guys at Hammer Down Racing make this fun every week. DirtTrackBank.com. Got Your Six Racing Network. Thanks for you guys in the broadcast, and C2C for everything they do every week.
All right, man. Well, we will let you go. Enjoy this win. Congratulations.
Thanks, Marty.
And your champion, it's official for 2022 for the summer. Isaac Salas has done it, my friend. Yeah. You've done
Awesome
it, man.
job, bro.
You've
Awesome
done
job,
it.
bro.
How's that
Does
feel?
it- it's good, include a wreck in there. Yeah, it was a lot. It's for cars that I never run. I'm pretty happy with it. I'll tell you what.
And your first season as well with the series. How about that?
Yeah, man, my first actual full season. So that's kind of nice. I barely got to run any last season, so to kind of actually get to put some time forward to this and get to hang out with you guys the entire time, makes it pretty badass.
Absolutely. How about this rookie season, man? Just trying out the sprint cars. What a guy, man. What a guy.
Yeah, I did it for the broadcast. I thought it'd be fun. Apparently, I'm okay-ish in a sprint car.
You're pretty damn good at it.
Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate it. But yeah, man, it's been a lot of fun. Got to meet a lot of good guys that are just coming into the league. Kind of like first person to get to race against them, I would say. So that you get schooled every once in a while, but we've had some good finishes, so I can't complain about it.
I got some bad news for you, though, man. You will have to be in Raiders once again, the IL 236. So you just made it there.
I know. I barely missed it.
Well,
that's all right. I guess it gives me another season to get a little bit better, a little bit cleaner, and then hopefully go start challenging the guys up in Rebels.
Absolutely. Well, who do you want to give shout-outs to on this run tonight?
Oh, well, absolutely got to shout out to Venom. Every single week it feels like those guys support me through everything. They're in the chat right now. I can even look down and see it. So thanks to them. Brian Lawson, Magnum Race Designs. They really are awesome designs. Dean, still in our series, buddy, but I still love it. Dean, the Super Dirt Car Series, it's a lot of fun. Coast to coast. Us for this wonderful broadcast where you guys get to bully me while we're in warm-ups. And then, yeah, man, all the admin crew that, there's a lot of work that gets put in behind the scenes that most of the normal viewers don't get to see. So shout out to them and then everyone that came out and ran this season. It made it a lot of fun.
All right, well, take it in, man. But you still got to broadcast with us for these next couple of hours. But I know you'll be taking it
in for
overnight.
5 minutes.
Absolutely.
5 minutes.
And you could add another trophy to your collection too. You got
I know, that's what I'm saying.
You got the big block one from last season, so.
Yeah, I know. She's sitting over there. Don't you worry.
He's got as many trophies as I got stickers.
I got plenty of stickers if you want to see them. I guess.
I just got my third today.
I got only one. I got to keep that one.
4, 5, 6,
So.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
All right, man.
Well,
Enjoy this one. Congratulations. Well deserved. Way to go.
Awesome. Thank you, fellas.
Let's bring your official results here for tonight's Raiders running. Brian Dickens taking the win by 3.5 tenths of a second. Joseph Grandy third, Dustin Sargent fourth, Dan McLaren fifth. And that's how your 17 drivers finished. All right, with that being said, we're going to go to break. The Rebels are coming up on the other side. Stay with us on the Coast to Coast Racing Network.
In our industry. The lifetime parts and labor warranty is pretty awesome. Basically, all the parts are covered, the labor and everything. When we say lifetime, we mean lifetime, and it's supported with money-back guarantees. And with that, you're getting all qualified that are going to ensure that this job is done perfectly and operates perfectly throughout the life of the unit.
More about our Coolray lifetime parts and labor warranty at Coolray.com. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
Welcome back to the Coast to Coast Racing Network. Getting set to go for our Rebels division. The Rebels brought to you by Langdon Mechanical. Well, we're wasting no time. We're getting right into it with ABR Setup Shop qualifying for the 23 drivers that are here. First driver to take to the racetrack. In the number 94, it's Gary Offutt. Gary Offutt in car number 94. 3 minutes of qualifying going on up. And Offutt's taking her nice and easy here. We'll talk about the championship battle after qualifying. It is intense, I'll tell you that for sure. Joseph Grandy signed the bar, 13.282. Here's Gary Offutt off of turn number 4. Second quick, 13.341. Jack Hitt goes second quick, 13.32. Joseph Grandy looking to improve his lap on lap 2, and he does. Dean Reynolds goes up to second quick. Nice lap for Dino. Jack Hitt looking to improve his lap on lap number 2. He goes down to fourth quick. Offutt goes up to third quick. Kyle Sargent, though, goes seventh quick. 13.36 was the quickest in Sector 1. We'll see if he can get quicker in Sector number 2. Pole now make it green in Sector 1. Dan McLaren's looking pretty good. How about Kyle Sargent, though? Improves the lap. And no, he goes quick time. 13.178 for Kyle Sargent.
Oh.
Kevin Fry, though, looking good. Watch the flying Fry off of turn number 4. Dustin goes quick time. Kevin Fry. Does he go to the top?
Uh-oh. Yes.
I have nothing. There
Boom.
it is. There it is. 13.152. Oh, man. The iRacing gods are just playing with us, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's the scheme you've been waiting for from the Spider Monkey and Brandon Dittmer. I love the front of it. That's my favorite part of it. Dittmer fifth quick on lap number 1. Much better lap here on lap 2. Let's see if he goes up the charts. Off actually by 100th of a second, barely. 13.25. So that'll do it here for ABR Setup Shop qualifying, and with a fast time of 13.152 in the 21, the Flying Fry, Kevin Fry. Let's look at your point standings coming on in with the drops per Patrick Spangler. A 3-point lead for Michael Berthay over Jack Hitt. Brian Moore Sr., 24 points back. We've got a battle to the finish, folks, and Isaac, it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, and like I said, this is the division that I wanted to watch for sure. Looking at how close the point spread is, and then going up and looking at how close the times are, I can just about imagine what it's going to be like come feature time. And just when it's all said and done, I am stoked to see what happens.
So we get set to go for.
I wouldn't be surprised if the championship spread was within 5-10 points.
So we get set to go for heat race number 1, brought to you by Langdon Mechanical. We're rolling the field off already, and here is how they look. Gary Offutt and Dean Reynolds on row 1. Row 2, Chad Cote and Kevin Fry. Again, we invert the top 4. Donovan Ross, Steve Bixler, row 3, and Michael Berthay, John Rayner round out the field.
Here we go, Dean.
Yeah, not a little bit. Blind the squirrel finds those nuts every now and then.
Ryan on board from Gary Offutt's perspective as he gets set to go racing.
Yeah, when you got Michael Berthay starting 7th in your heat, that shows what kind of heat you're in.
Absolutely. Well, he's one of the couple of drivers that took heat EOLs for tonight.
Heat EOL.
Yep.
He just happened to fall into heat 1.
Yep, Michael Berthay, John Rayner amongst the drivers in this heat that are taking EOLs here for tonight's Rebels event.
I'm looking for a pole position out of Dean here.
Well, Dean's on the preferred line, guys, so could get interesting here. Let us know who you're rooting for in the chat, by the way. We'll be sure to give you a shout-out on the air. We'll say hello to Corey Schartzer watching, rooted for Isaac Salas as after he won his Raiders championship. But we're set to go here. We've got 3 heats for the Rebels. Winner of this heat will start on pole position. Half of them go to the feature, the other half to the B main. We're green. Nice start from Gary off, a bad start for Dean Reynolds. He falls back to 3rd early with Chad Cote trying to look down low. Dean got a little bit squirrely there once again. It's 3 wide for 3rd position. Hang on there. Close call from Kevin Fry, who puts the slider up on Dean. Isaac, this is a wild race early, and now we're nearly 3 wide for the final transfer spot.
Yeah, I think it's gonna stay. I think it's gonna stay a while. These guys look pretty close to all the same speed, and it's just gonna be about who can hit their marks better. To be honest with you, Michael Birthday is already up to 6th.
Kevin Fry looking down low on the Goose and Chad Cote, but Cote trying to close in on Gary off. But this is for the race lead on board with Chad as he looks up on the outside. Can Offred shut the door on him? No, he cannot. Cote is right there at the line. It's Goose. Halfway home here in Heat 1. Offred tries the slider. Nothing there as Cote rips the top. Goes to the race lead here in Fallujah, Isaac.
Yeah, they're
oh, look at this.
Gonna have a crazy battle for even 2nd
and 4th position is what Isaac was saying. Michael Birthday crosses over on Dean. Birthday, the championship contender, looking for 4th position. And Dean Reynolds is not making him have at it just yet. Now they got to deal with Offred here. This could get tricky. Oh boy, that got close down the back chute. Birthday trying to use Offred as a pick and the white flag. We're on the last lap. Reynolds not out of it yet. He's in 5th. He looks inside on Gary Offred for the 4th position. But here comes Steve-O and Donovan Ross. And then the final corners, it's Ross and Reynolds for 5th. For 3rd, it's Offred as he holds off Birthday. What a race in Heat 1.
Holy smokes.
The Rebels expect anything and everything. It gets crazy here. And this is what we're going to see tonight. This is why Fallujah is one of the best tracks for sprint cars.
This was just the first heat race.
Yeah.
I didn't know where to go. I didn't know go high, low, and so.
I thought for
a moment,
Dean, I thought for a moment you were actually going to get Gary Offred there for 4th.
Well, and I think I was a little bit faster than Gary, but, you know, with the track being the first heat, you know, I tried to follow Birthday down low, but I couldn't get enough speed to get underneath Gary, and then, yeah, we give it a shot.
Second heat race brought to you by Magnum Race Design. Jack Hitt, Dan McLaren, row number 1. Row 2, Brandon Dittmer and Dustin Sargent. Row 3, Jeff Sharp and Mike Cranmer. From 7th tonight, Brian Moore Sr., championship contender. Of the drivers that are starting from the back in this one, Brian Moore Sr. starting from the back. And same going for, I think that's the only driver here in this heat race, and it is.
So just noticing something here. I know that you said Jack Hitt is actually championship contender here.
Yeah, he's the defending Raiders champion too.
Starting P1. It is the defending Raiders champion. So pretty good starting spot for him.
And Gentleman Jack came out clutch at Fallujah last season. Didn't win the race, but he was able to pass Brian Moore Sr. to win the champion. I believe it was Brian Moore to win the championship.
It's another good heat.
Absolutely. Winner will start on the outside of row number 1 next to Chad Cote, the Goose. Set for the green flag.
Green, green, green.
Underway with Heat 2.
And a deja vu, Dan McLaren on the outside of the front row again.
Soupy taking the race lead down the back chute. Here comes the Spider Monkey contact with Big Money. Wow. Oh, wow. 4 wide and 4.
They're 4 wide in the back.
Holy cow. Dean, I don't know how Big Money did not flip that race car.
This track being so fast, I mean, when I just got done with the heat, I didn't breathe for 8 laps. You know, it's just a lot of speed, but there's 2 lanes, so I tell you, that was some of the most fun I've had for 8 laps right there.
Inside for second, jack hit on Brandon Dittmer.
Oh,
there goes Moore. Championship contender Moore spinning into the wall, and will have a tough time making his way from the back to the front to try and win the Rebels Championship. 4 cars all under a blanket. Here comes big money for third. Quickest car on the racetrack, though, is the Spider Monkey. Brandon Dittmer, 13:46 last time by, all over. Dan McLaren for the race lead. There he goes. He looks downstairs, Dean.
Yeah, and I tried to do that low line there to see if it'll stick, and it's there. Brandon's just got to see if he can make it good and keep the car straight. Let's see what he does right here.
Here we go. Let's see if he's all jacked up on Mountain Dew off of turn 4. Not yet. It's not dialed in. 2 laps to go. Here he goes. The Spider Monkey on the slider on Soupy. Almost works out as McLaren puts the crossover through 3 and 4. Dittmer tries to dime in the corner. He's got the lead at the white flag. Watch out for Dustin Sargent. He could be a big factor in this. Dittmer nearly bikes it off turn 2. He's right there for the final time. Slide job, Spider Monkey. Gonna be a photo finish on the line. Oh, Dittmer by 100th. Wow.
What a finish.
What a finish, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't like that, get in your car and get the hell out of here.
Holy.
We gotta watch that
Money
again.
going at the public.
We gotta watch that one more time.
What a run he got off turn 2. What a run.
I know, right? I thought right here, when on the outside, I thought he was done. And McLaren tried to block. There's the slider from Spider Monkey. And then just that, wow. Unbelievable how close that is at the line. Per the iRacing timing, and time is completely different, scored its 200ths of a second. So.
Wow. You know what that reminded me of? Pomelo and I photo finish.
Yes.
At Volusia as well.
With the 358s, right? A couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Wow. All right, third heat race brought to you by 2-1 Designs. Lineup looks like this. Rich Holland and Nick Vickery on row number 1. Row 2 championship drivers. Forget that. Joseph Grandy and Kyle Sargent. Row 3, Gary Taylor and the Raiders champ, Isaac Salas. And from 7th is Preston Kramer. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. No Isaac. That's right. You forgot to hit the watch button.
Yeah, somebody tell Bob to DQ Isaac, or else we're going to have to wait for
I did. I did. He just didn't see it.
Did it?
So.
Okay.
So,
He's going.
So we've got Preston Cranmer starting with a heat EOL here tonight. In addition to, I believe, Gary Taylor, too.
This might be the most stacked Rebels field of the year.
I would not argue
Man.
that. I would not argue that for sure.
Wow.
This is huge.
I'm going to do all I can to get out of the 20s and finish in the teens.
Hello to Craig Piper rooting for Randy Shreves. Hello to Rick Moore rooting for his brother Brian. Wishing him good luck tonight. Hope to see him win the championship. Sun's starting to set here in Barberville, Florida. Dean's favorite.
Absolutely. Racetracks and sunsets.
Steve King Foundation pace truck is in. Let's see if we can have a fantastic heat race once again. Holland and Vickery bring us to green. Holland looking to slide up and take the lead off turn 2. He's got it for right now. No crossover for Vickery until there. Thinks about the slider here. Goes a little bit up, and look at that, Holland. Wow, dusting the top off. All that energy to clear for the race lead. Now here comes Kyle Sargent off for turn 2. Working it on the top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. He's dusting the chocolate chips off as well. Up to second as Vickery's fading back here, Dean.
Yeah, I'm disappointed, Nicholas. He's got a black and purple car. That's always fast. Come on, stickers.
Here Here's the run inside for Grandy for third. 3 laps are in the books, but here comes Sargent. Outside of Holland. Fakes it. Down low he goes for the race lead, Isaac.
Yeah, they're putting on it. Oh, what a slider. Wow, that was barely clear. He's going to fight it back on the bottom here.
And you see Grandy is well behind putting a slider on stickers as they're side by side down the back chute. Sargent's got the preferred line. Holland can't slide up. And Sargent that has the lead with 3 to go in Heat 3. Grandy's got third, Vickery fourth. But here comes the Ayla Outlaw, Preston Cranmer, challenging for this final transfer spot. Let's see what he does downstairs. That's starting to slick up a lot. 2 to go, Dean.
Yeah, and Preston used to have been a Renegades runner, and he just hasn't had time to race a lot, so that's why he's back down in Rebel, so you can never count him out.
Here we go, inside. Thought about the slider, not yet.
Comes Grandy.
Grandy looking inside for second. Wicked slider from hell on Holland, but Holland counters it back. Good battle for fourth as well between Vickery and Cranmer. Sargent comes out as the Heat winner. Coming to fourth in the Cranmer.
Bite. Whew.
12
12,000.
Wow. I don't know. How close was that? Wow.
12 thousandths of a second.
Unbelievable.
Not even a blink.
That's crazy.
Don't blink at these finishes. Don't blink at these finishes. You'll miss something.
Oh, yeah.
This is some great stuff, ain't it?
That's for sure.
I hope the Renegades comes with a good stacked field as well. This race is gonna be fun to watch, just like the first one, and then the Renegades. This is a great way to tell Roger to make Volusia the final track every year. He should just do it. Just do it.
I agree.
Roger, do it.
Well,
you should listen to me. Roger, just do it.
I believe as well that this is the exact same schedule from what we had in the spring. So
It's a long time ago. I'm old. I forgot what I did
Oh,
yesterday.
jeez.
B-Main brought to you by Gambler Motorsports. Yeah, that's right. Dino's on the pole. Dean Reynolds and Jeff Sharp, row 1. Preston Cranmer, Donovan Ross in row 2. Mike Cranmer, Gary Taylor, row 3. Steve Bixler, Brian Moore Sr., row 4. And from 9th position is John Rayner. We got John Hine in the chat rooting for stickers. And Jed Cote popped by and said, what a start to the championship tonight. Oh boy, John Short
Just to let you know.
John Short trying to troll us here. Says worst dirt track on the surface.
By the way, this front row, we are salty dogs material. There's about 115 years on this earth in this front row.
You being generous?
No, I hope Jeff's 60.
I hope.
Yeah. So 10 laps here for our Consi. Everyone will make it in. Car count at 21 for tonight.
2 modified guys in the front row, 2 sprint car guys in the second row.
I'd like to see what Brian Moore can do here in this B main. See if he can get some spots, have a better chance in the feature.
Pace truck is in, ready to go for the green flag. 10 laps. Who starts from 13? Bad start for Preston Cranmer, but it's Dino and Sharp that lead the field into turn 1. And through goes Steve-O. Oh my goodness, did he have an energy drink last night or something? Did he have an energy drink at that place in Knoxville as he leads lap 1 at Dingus? Unbelievable.
He did everything but wave as he went by me.
Jeff Sharp taking second, and he may look to go around the outside. Tucks it back in line behind Devo. Cranmer runs third. Reynolds falls back to fourth. Ross, the quickest car on the track. 1383 last time by, Isaac.
Yeah, he is. He's moving it. I don't know. He must have had an energy drink or something because that car is hooked up right now and he is checking on out. There's a really good battle between Jeff Sharp and Preston Cranmer.
Absolutely. Ross's car looks like it's on rails, but yes, for second. Sharp gets past. Cranmer falls back to third. He's still trying to find the bottom, but I don't think it's going to be working that well tonight, in my opinion, Isaac, for the feature, unless you try a wicked slider.
Yeah, you know who's coming into this battle as well? I'm seeing just a little bit. the man himself, Dean Reynolds.
Yeah, we're on board
slowly
with Dean.
Creeping up.
Decides to go the higher way around Preston. And he's right there. 4 laps to go here in Visconsi. Kramer shutting the door here on Dean. Wow! Kramer just said, excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
Yeah, on the go. Yeah, get off the gas a little bit there.
Oh boy, Kramer and, yeah, you're right, Isaac. Kramer and Sharp nearly touched, coming to 2 to go here.
And look who else joined the battle here.
Championship contender Brian Moore Sr. in 5th position. He's up 3 spots for the drop of the green flag. Final lap is underway. Moore gets the run to the inside. Kramer inside for 2nd as well. Let's see if the Outlaw can get here on the slider. Oh no! Hang on, Dean. Great save there. Kramer with the slider. Sharp tries to answer it back. Wow! Another great finish. Kramer beats Sharp, but Devo up 3 positions from 4th to 1st in a lap and takes the B-main win.
Good for Devo. That's a 2.5 lead.
Oh, Devo, I did not even hear him go by me. Whew.
Patrick Spangler
Just
says...
You know that,
yeah, go ahead.
All right, Kramer and Sharp, 11 thousandths of a second, even closer than last
Oh
race.
my goodness. We are not making this stuff up. This is real live timing and scoring data that we are getting from the iRacing server and SDK. So, warm-up watch is underway, brought to you by Flatline Racing Bodies. Patrick Spangler says, I did not know you were watching a race at Bristol. Ooh. Ooh, shots have been fired in the chat. Shots have been fired in the
He
chat.
has a point, though.
Shots have been fired in the chat, though. But the real question is, what is going to happen next in the chat? Are we about to see a random party at a nightclub breakout? If you know, you know.
That was my wheelie after I climbed Moore's right rear. Did I carry it pretty good?
We got. Let's watch that too. This was on the final lap, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. I didn't think he was going to keep on coming up that high, so I stayed into it.
Man,
so I'm going to do wheelies and sunsets.
Wheelies and sunsets.
And wow, how close that finish was at the end. Wow.
Okay, this track is a lot of fun. I just wish I had some more laps in a sprint car so I can have fun with some of these guys. And, you know, it was kind of neat trying to catch Preston there that one time and stuff. It's all about, I don't know if it's all about holding your line and trying to keep the car straight here. Because if you scrub off a little bit of speed, it's a lot of space because you're so fast.
I learned very fast. Wow, that was a big hit by Kevin.
Yeah.
I got your pick for you right here, Dean.
Very fast.
Yeah.
That if you let it get away from you, you will lose a ton of speed.
Yes.
Yeah. By the way, Dean, I have your
Honestly,
picture
this
right
high
here.
side's going quick.
So you can take a screenshot of that when you get a chance here. Anyway, warm-up watch underway. It is Michael Birthday currently quickest, 13.899. And we are in for one treat tonight. Yeah.
8.99 still in warm-up. Holy smokes.
That's pretty good.
Tell you what, the bottom does not feel bad. I can almost flat-foot it on the bottom.
Almost.
Yeah, well, I probably should let off, as Isaac tells me.
Yeah.
He always yells at me, you're not supposed to flat-foot it all the time.
Not all the time.
Yeah. All right, so we are set to go. Let's meet the field in the starting lineup, brought to you by We Let the Dogs Out For You Pet Care Services and the Coast to Coast Kids Club. On the front row, it's the Goose, Chad Cote in the 11, and Brandon Dittmer, the Spider Monkey, in the 83. Row 2, Kyle Sargent in the 91, and the Flying Fry, Kevin Fry, in the 21. Row number 3, Soupy Dan McLaren in the 88 and Rich Holland in the 116. Row 4, Gary Offutt in the 94 and Big Money Dustin Sargent in the 377. Rounding out the top 10, the 518, Joseph Grandy and championship contender Michael Birthday. And right behind him, inside of row 6, contender Gentleman Jack Hitt and stickers Nick Vickery on the outside. Row number 7, you'll have Devo Donovan Ross in the Outlaw, Preston Cranmer in the 5 and 07. Row 8 is Jeff Sharp in the 28 and contender Brian Moore Sr. in the 558. Row 9, Dean Reynolds in the 790, Gary Taylor in the 34, the captain. Row 10, Mike Grammer in the 70 and the mayor Steve Bixler in the 75. Rounding out the field tonight, John Rayner in the 302. One driver starting from the rear tonight, that is Gary Taylor. He'll be starting from last position. So as we get set to go, ladies and gentlemen, let's get your predictions for tonight's main event. Dean, you'll go first. Or, sorry, Isaac, you'll go first. Who wins it?
Just because I'm a little bit of a fan, and I'm hoping he has some good luck tonight and actually wins while I'm actually here for once. I got Michael Birthday.
You got Birthday winning it. But try and win it all. Dean, who do you got?
I tell you, I was going to take Birthday too because, like I said, when I watched him in the Dirty Old Bastards Knoxville Nationals this week, he was running with the pros. And I think there's a special talent right there. But, you know, this is Chad Cote's type of track, too, so he's going to be tough from the pole. So since Isaac took Birthday, although that's the pick I wanted, I'm going to take Chad.
All righty.
Hey, I will not feel bad if the Goose wins one.
You know what?
I like the Goose.
Give me the Spider Monkey. I think Dittmer's going to take it tonight. Let's remind you of the points coming on in with the drops. Birthday leads by 3 on Jack Hitt. Brian Moore Sr. up 24. Well, we are set to go for the Dylan Westbrook Racing start. Expect anything and everything with the Rebels. Goose versus the Spider Monkey. On the front row, here we go with the Rebels. Cote comes out with a great jump. Big wreck behind him already. And no caution. It was Soupy.
I lifted thinking it was going to be a yellow.
And we stay under the green flag. Meanwhile, we're side by side for the lead between Dittmer and Cote, Isaac.
Yeah, after that happened, a lot of the front was spared of that. So these two are going to go and put on a really good battle. I'm really excited to see what these guys look like compared to what I felt like.
This could get interesting. Update on your championship contenders. Michael Birthday currently right in 5th position. And Jack Hitt is 11th. Kevin Fry all over Chad Cote for 2nd position. And the Flying Fry looking underneath. Nope, he tucks it back. There you see Michael Birthday looking at Rich Holland for 4th position. Where in the world did Rich come from? Inside goes Birthday, the championship points leader. He may look to go 2 for 1 on Kevin Fry. Tucks it back in line, Isaac. But Birthday, quickest lap last time by 14:58.
Yeah, he's looking real strong, and he knows how to run the berm by the looks of it because he ran that thing to absolute perfection.
Oh, watch out. Fry slams the door, but Birthday crosses it over. Great racing for the bottom step of the podium at the moment. Fry around the outside, though, keeping 3rd spot. Meanwhile, Dittmer leading by nearly 1 second on Chad Cote, but Kevin Fry right there on the Goose, Isaac, when he's got to do it. Birthday first, 3 wide into turn 3. Kyle Sargent, by the way, jumped to the pits. We stay under the green flag, Isaac.
Yeah, this battle is going to be really interesting when they put all 3 lines, to work. I think that high side has a little bit of an edge over everything else, but it is treacherous.
Caution, Gary Taylor. Out. Around Hope, he's lost the top wing like a chicken with his head
middle of 2.
Jack Hitt's mired in the back right now, guys. The reason why I know that's because he's racing me. So,
honestly, with that first little incident in turn 2, I do think that Jack got a little bit of damage. Actually, I don't know. It was real close to being in it.
Take a look at
got added the gas thinking it was going to be yellow because I saw McLaren totally upside down.
What in the world, Gary Taylor? What a
Is it a Steve Mauer moment?
Yep.
Steve Mauer moment?
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, Steve.
Watch this.
Wow, what a ride.
You gotta watch this encore here, folks. He kept digging. Oh, he dug a lot for sure. Holy moly. Just somersaulted like it was Lernerville into the boats. Let's
Holy cow!
Keep digging.
Let's watch the start here with Dan McLaren while at it.
Wow.
Up, Sargent caught the wall on the inside, just let that big stack up. And wow, I still can't believe they saved it. Looking at Jack hit. I'm trying to see if Jack's got any damage on his car, on his end.
He missed the wreck. He was low.
Yeah, Jack looks good to me.
Jack was okay.
So we are gonna have 8 laps complete when we come back to the green. There you have a look at your race leader in Brandon Dittmer. Reset the field here as we come to the Mission 22 restart zone for the first time tonight. Dittmer leads with Chad Cote second. Kevin Fry is third. Michael Birthday is fourth. And fifth is Rich Holland.
Well, Birthday already up to fourth, huh?
Yeah, someone
Absolutely.
quiet is Brian Moore Sr. because he's already up to, I believe, 8th.
Yep.
Yeah, in 8th.
Currently the biggest mover of this race as we're back to green.
Back to green.
Great jump from Brandon Dittmer. Now Kevin Fry trying inside for second. That's going to be tough to work out based off how this track is. Unbelievably slick at the moment. Here goes the flying Fry. Trying to slide up on Cote. That doesn't work. It allows Birthday to close in. Looking for third as Fry tries to block here. Oh! Birthday nearly caught the wall, Isaac. Caution.
Yeah, he had to. Caution.
Gary Offutt.
Vickery in the wall, and I didn't know where to
And
go.
Offutt's lost the top wing as well. Same
they're
with
still
Vickery. How many chickens' heads have we cut off here tonight? There's Dean, there's Mike. Oh my goodness, we had a violent crash here.
Holy smokes, Vickery.
Okay, here we go. Oh, oh.
Him and Gary? Oh, wow.
Yeah, go in car with me.
Steve Maurer, is that you?
Watch this once again with Nicholas. I've never seen this before.
Wow.
Oh my gosh! Oh, what the hell did we just see? All right, Dean, just for you, man.
Dean.
Here we go.
Worst spot Dean could have been in, apparently.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That's just.
I wish people could see what Marty looks like right now.
This is just too freaking hilarious. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to call racing the rest of the night.
I literally ducked when I saw that.
You actually ducked.
Isaac, you're gonna have to take over play-by-play.
I don't know if you guys know, but when you guys can't see us, we can still see each other. And one, Dean definitely did duck for one, ducked out of the way, and two, Marty's currently losing it.
Oh my gosh!
I was actually hoping it would be a net code, because you know how sometimes the cars flip. Do you just get a net code and get an X? That was no net code.
We're going back to
We are.
That was no net code. That was a full-out hit.
Mission 22 restart zone. Brandon Dittmer brings us back to green. And he got a great jump through 1 and 2.
Look at Michael Birthday here.
Yep, he's
Down
looking
for third.
Could go around the outside here. Fry's got to be careful. Oh no, Birthday goes around with Kevin Fry. Wow, he kept it straight.
He
Bubba
saved it. He
did
caught it. He caught it.
Oh, big wreck. That is, I think, Grandy. There's Holland.
And
There's
Jack
Vickery.
gets through unsaved.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy there, Richard.
Did it start raining in Daytona again? Wow.
Wow. Let's take a look and show you what happened here on the Malcolm's replay. This is Holland's perspective, but it happens in front. You see, Birthday came down to Fry. There's nowhere to go, and there's Brian Moore. That's the biggest situation in all of this. Here's a wider shot.
Jack Hitt has now missed both of those wrecks.
Yep, Jack Hitt is taking
By
advantage of all
inches.
of this. And I think Jack would be, he won't be the championship leader at the moment because of birthday. That could be the save of the season, folks. I'm not kidding when I say that.
Yeah, that car was sideways.
Watch Brian right here. Ah, the wheels just touched, and he's up and over.
So Jack's ahead of all the championship contenders right now?
No, birthday's still in
Birthday's
fourth.
still up there? Okay. Yeah, I see him now.
Two things that I got from that was wow to the save from Michael Birthday.
That kept him in
wow. And absolutely wow to the job that Jack has done avoiding the wrecks tonight. He has been in both and somehow came out unscathed on both of them.
You want to know who took advantage of all of that? Preston Cranmer. Up to third position as we come back to the green flag. Brandon Dimmer leads, Chad Cote second, Preston Cranmer third. I'm sorry. I still can't get over Vickery's flip. Michael Birthday fourth, Donovan Ross rounding out the top five as we get set to come back to the green flag.
Hey, good job for Devo getting in the top five.
Absolutely. Devo is up 8 positions. Biggest mover, Steven Bixler, up 12. He's in 8th. We'll go one more lap here before we come back to the green flag. Well, Chad, I want to know, what in the world did you think about the flips we have seen tonight? We may just have to show this entire Rebels race as the wildest moment of the night.
The whole show of the Rebels, dude.
Yeah.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Dittmer will bring us into the mission 22 restart zone. Here we come. Cross flags going up this time. Nice jump from Brandon Dittmer. We'll watch Birthday once again. Donovan Ross challenging, but Birthday caught the wall in turn 2. Allows Ross to close in, go to the inside. Maybe Devo can go 2 for 1. It's going to be tough here, though, as he's wing to wing with Birthday for position, and Cranmer shuts the door on Ross there, Isaac.
Yeah, Birthday just tapped the wall as well. They're going to 3 wide down the backstretch.
3 wide into turn 3. Who comes out of this with the advantage? It's Birthday up to 3rd position. Ripping the top big
Devo's
time.
making that bottom work.
Yes, absolutely. Just got past Cranmer for 4th spot. And Birthday taps the wall again. I think it's because that cushion is starting to get thick, Isaac. 10 to go.
Yeah, it's honestly it's pretty nerve-wracking when you start hitting the wall several laps in a row. You know, you just start like, all right, which one's gonna catch me? You know, you're gonna get caught right up against the wall. Oh my lord, he almost got into Chad.
Birthday nearly took out the goose. And the battle is on for 2nd spot with 9 laps to go. Eight to go this time. The one guy that wants
middle lane.
The one guy that wants to see this battle for second take place is Brandon Dittmer. He is looking for his first ever win in Monday Night Madness. If he can get this done, it would be amazing. Cote holds off Birthday for 2nd spot. They're working on lap traffic. That's Dan McLaren with 7 to go. Cote just clips the wall just a little bit. Gap is 4/10 of a second, and Dittmer starts to fade. He made a mistake. 6 laps to go here, Isaac.
Yeah, everyone's starting to kind of tighten back up, 1 through 5. Oh, Birthday's back in the wall.
He's still good, still running in the 3rd position. Still would be the champion if this race were to end right now. Dittmer powers off turn 4. Picked up a little bit of ground, but here comes Cote down to the inside. Dittmer holds off. 1/4 of a second. You haven't seen anything yet, folks. 4 laps to go. And 4 cars have a chance at winning it all here, Isaac.
I know, it's almost the top 5, but look at how in 1/2 the speedway Brandon's better and then Chad's better.
Oh, Dittmer tried to dive in the corner and Cote almost got him. 3 laps to go. Dittmer trying to ride the cushion. That's the only way he can survive. Anywhere else, Cote is much better. Birthday and Ross battle for third position. 2 laps to go at the line. Can Dittmer hang on or can the Goose do it? These are going to be the longest 1.5 laps. No, caution's out! Oh my! Gary Taylor. And this changes everything. We are going into overtime. Take a breath, folks, because you're going to have to hold it in for 2 more laps.
Here is something I'd like to say. You know, with this caution, from a racing standpoint, this caution coming out, you get to control the start as Brandon Dittmer.
Absolutely, and so
every restart gains you 2 laps.
Yep.
2 laps.
That's huge for the Spider Monkey. Oh my goodness. If Brandon Dittmer can get this race win, oh my goodness. This will be the happiest I've ever seen him. And with the new scheme too, keep in mind.
It's the good luck charm.
Brandon Dittmer 4th in points coming on in. 4 top 5, 6 top 10s on the season. As for Chad Cote, looking for, I believe this would be his 2nd career win in the Coast to Coast Racing League. He has won before with the Rebels at Cedar Lake on March 14th this year. Lights are off the Steve King Foundation pace truck.
Here we go. This is what it's all about. Yeah, get a swig of the water, Marty. Let's do it.
Hold on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. 2 laps to close the Rebel season. It is crunch time for the series where you can expect anything and everything. Brandon Dittmer, looking for his first career Monday Night Madness victory, has to hold off the Goose and the points leader in the Rebels Championship. Pace truck is in. Overtime. Here we go. Great jump from Dittmer. Actually, maybe not. Cote's looking downstairs.
Oh, Cote's better on this side of the speedway.
Cote's going to be there. 3 and 4 on the bottom. This time by. Final lap. 1 to go. Can Dittmer do it? Cote's right there, though. Cote is there. Birthday is there. Expect a slider from Cote in 3 and 4. Is Dittmer gonna do it?
Go get him, Dittmer.
He will! Like a spider monkey! Brandon Dittmer! First career win in Monday Night Madness.
Good for Bob. Good drinking butt in Knoxville. Good for him.
Get the Mountain Dew out, ladies and gentlemen. The Spider Monkey's the winner. Chad Cote gave it one hell of a fight, though.
That might be one of the best races that I've gotten to broadcast.
One of the best up there, folks, and one of the best hold-offs from Brandon Dittmer. Michael Birthday as well, a 3rd place finish. That will be good enough to get the championship. Congratulations to him. And up 11 spots tonight, your hard charger, brought to you by Chip Bangers Racing, is Steve Bixler up 11 spots to 9. And Dittmer, oh nope, that's Jack Hitt. Hang on. Is Jack Hitt celebrating already? Jack Hitt's doing some donuts, and now Dittmer's taking it in. Oh, he flipped it! Get it over! Yes, he landed it!
Yeah, keep going!
I believe your champion is Michael Birthday here. We'll get it officially updated. Once everything gets figured out.
I want the 2 leaders to celebrate. I want the championship. Ah, he's out of here. Would have been beautiful. Simultaneous donuts.
Oh my goodness, you will not believe this.
Both now you're tied.
They are tied. Dittmer wins the championship.
What?
What the hell just happened?
He won't be sober until Thursday.
Oh my goodness! You gotta
No
be.
way.
Here's your proof. Here's your proof. We're gonna show
Oh
you
my
right
God, he went
now.
up the
We
road.
gotta show you right now. The points just got updated. We're gonna put in a window capture here for you folks. And we are
He
not
won
kidding
Off of IL.
when we say this. Yes. Hang on. Let's show you this right here. Look at this. In the Rebels points. You gotta be kidding me. Brandon Dittmer is the champion of the series. I don't
Anything
think
can happen
I
even
don't think
after the
any
race is
yeah,
done.
I don't think anyone saw that coming. Holy cow.
First win to punch a championship.
This is a Daniel Hemrick moment.
Wow.
Yeah, because you were saying birthday, you
I
were
thought it
saying
was
hit,
birthday.
and you were saying more. Where's this Dittmer guy come from?
I know,
Wow.
right?
Wow.
This is why championship night is amazing. Let's talk to Michael Birthday, who finishes third. Michael, I got to tell you something, man. You put on one heck of a fight this season. Just talk about what more did you need there.
Hey guys, what's going on? Tonight I was third. You know what I mean? I was the third place car. Them guys were just railing on the top. I was trying to play it a little bit safe. I mean, it was way up on the fence. So I think Brandon even had a few moments there that I seen. So yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a close one, but we'll see where we're at.
Well, we can tell you right now, per the standings, you finished third in the championship. You lost out by 8 points.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be close.
I will tell you this. I'll tell you this, though. Dittmer and Hitt, they tied. And Dittmer got the championship tiebreaker.
Good for him. What a way to winning the race. So I'm actually really happy for him for that, honestly. So that's pretty cool. I'll take third, and we'll be back. We'll be back.
Who do you want to give shout-outs to?
New team, TWR Racing, Patrick and Tyler, and me. We go way back. We ran our first league together with 305s way back in the day. Blake Chapman, too, was in that league. So happy to be with them. I got a really cool paint from Ross, and yeah, thanks to you guys all season. Thanks to the league, Roger, and everyone. It's an awesome place to race. So we'll see you next season.
Enjoy this. Yeah, go ahead.
Marty, he said back in the day, and he said Blake Chapman. What was he, 4?
We all started about the same time there, and we just found that league, and we raced 305s, and you know, it was pretty cool. So it's good to be you know, kind of back with some old friends, and really it's going to work out great, I think.
Michael, I do want to ask Marty one question. Is there any aspirations to try to go for a pro license in sprint cars and try to do that? Because you've gotten really fast, and I watch you during the week go up against some of the best. Is there time in your lifestyle to try to go for that?
I've thought about it. Yes, and I don't know yet. I've never had an aspiration to actually try it because I've never felt fast enough. But I'm getting better, so we'll see. That's a open maybe. How about that?
I like a definite maybe.
Absolutely. All right,
Good job, man.
We'll let
Good
you
job.
go. Great job.
Congratulations, Michael. It was awesome.
Yeah,
Good job.
Thanks to everyone again. I can't wait to watch the broadcast, and we'll see y'all soon.
Absolutely.
Congratulations to Brandon again, man.
Michael Birthday, your third place finisher. Let's go to your second place finisher in Chad Cote. Chad, that was one heck of a fight, man, there. That was a great race you and Brandon put on. What more did you need?
Honestly, I made one bad setup change, and I think that's what did it for me. Other than that, like, I'm sweating. I don't know about Brandon, but, like, the last 12 laps of that race, like, I feel like we were holding hands around the track. I don't know how it was for you guys, but that's what it felt like for me.
Oh, we're sweating.
And then to have Birthday coming behind you as well, knowing that's a rocket ship, like, it was madness up there.
Yeah, we are sweating too in here, and I'm not kidding. That was unbelievable, man. Just to talk about an incredible a great season we've had with the Rebels.
Yeah, this year was probably one of the more very competitive seasons. I had a little bit of bad luck, a couple bad races, but that's okay. But overall, for the division, like we showed you tonight, right from Heat 1, what that division can do.
Absolutely. Who do you want to give shout-outs to?
All the guys over at American Dirt Motorsports, our sponsors, Ram Designs, 34 Raceway, Bonehead Bonehead Podcast and Central Sign and Lighting.
All right. Well, we'll let you go. Goose, great job tonight, man. Great job.
Awesome, Chad. Awesome job, Chad.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Chad Cote finishing in second spot. Now it's time to come to Cool Ray Victory Lane. This may be my favorite victory lane ever. Because Brandon Dittmer came out there and won the race in the championship like a spider monkey. How's that feel, dude? That's awesome.
Bud lights everywhere. Bud lights everywhere.
Oh my god, it feels amazing.
You finally did it, dude. You finally did it. The mic's all yours.
I don't even know what to say, man. I knew Chad was on me. I was not gonna give up that cushion for anything.
Man.
Oh my god.
You won it on a tiebreaker, dude. .006 on the IL. Can you believe it as well?
Oh my god, that's incredible.
I think you're gonna love our reaction when we all found out simultaneously that you won.
Especially when your name wasn't even mentioned all races a championship contender.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. This is awesome, man. Just let's go to your run tonight. You had to hold off Chad Cote to do it. It was a dogfight.
Yeah, we were both running that top there. We were both pounding that cushion. I almost biked it and lost it a couple times. That last caution there for the green-white checkered broke my heart a little bit because I wanted to see that thing out. But luckily I was able to get a good restart and just keep it on. And oh my god.
He's gonna be taking this in for maybe 2 weeks, forever. Forever, you're a champion.
I think the main question is, do you celebrate and crack open some cold ones, or you run the Renegades?
I honestly don't know.
I won't say both, because Roger's listening.
Yes, absolutely. Party at Dingus tonight, that's for sure. Who do you want to give shout-outs to on the car, man?
You guys for the broadcast. I always love going back and watching these things. I want to hear your guys' reaction up in the booth.
Dude, you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I'm gonna love it.
It was so cool to see it randomly pop up. None of us were ready for it, really.
I was sitting 14th, and I wanted to get out of the car and watch.
I don't blame you. It was a great battle.
Yeah, man, it was. So
it
much
was
fun to
amazing.
Coast to coast for the league. I love running this league. I love everybody I run against it, and they're all amazing competitors. Ross Carena for the design, Velocity Race Designs. He did a great job on it. Speed Shop 51 for the setup. Oh my god.
Take it in, dude. Honestly,
I don't think I have any beer here, Dean. I think it all went down to Missouri.
I'm highly disappointed.
Well,
Take that trophy away from him.
Make a plane trip to Dingus.
It's a 40-minute drive for me.
Yeah. Well, we know where the party's at tonight. So, all right, man.
Awesome job, brother.
Hey,
Awesome.
Awesome.
You,
We're
Dean.
proud of
Thank
you.
you,
We're proud of you, dude.
yeah, that was.
You deserve it.
We really are. That was awesome, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, Brandon.
Thank you.
Brandon Dittmer celebrating Cool Ray Victory Lane as the winner.
All about right there. That's what it's all about. You can tell that's a highlight, right? That's a highlight for him.
This is going to be one of the best moments in Coast to Coast Racing League history. When we look back, maybe 5 years from now, people are going to remember this moment here. When Brandon,
I'm still on this earth.
Yeah.
Jeez, not that old yet.
Damn it, Teen. Damn it.
I guess somebody wants early TV time.
All right.
Oh my God.
All right. We'll do it. After we look at the results first. There's a look at your official results. Dittmer wins by 0.120. 21st with Kyle Sargent in the rest of it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll do it first tonight out of 2 times. Take one of Buddy time. There he is.
See, it's a Brandon Dittmer fan, obviously.
He was Brandon Dittmer fan. He's giving kisses to celebrate.
How you doing? He's a fan.
Yep. Get that guy. Get that guy.
Real close. There you go. Get real close.
Get Buddy.
There you go. Get your TV time in.
Buddy cam. There it is. Buddy cam.
Get Buddy an 83 shirt on the Coast to Coast Speed Shop if we still sell those. So, all right, we're gonna step aside and go to break. We gotta take this one in. We need to take a couple of drinks after this one. Wow. Stay with us, folks. Holy cow.
In our industry. The lifetime parts and labor warranty is pretty awesome. Basically, all the parts are covered, the labor and everything.
When we say lifetime, we mean lifetime, and it's supported with money-back guarantees. And with that, you're getting all qualified technicians that are going to ensure that this job is done perfectly and operates perfectly throughout the life of the unit.
Learn more about our Coolray lifetime parts and labor warranty at Coolray.com. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
I'm excited for this feature. Oh my god.
Welcome back to the Coast to Coast Racing Network. Drivers meeting underway for the Renegades. Renegades brought to you by Dylan Westbrook Racing. Gentlemen, I am still in complete shock with what we just saw with the Rebels.
Awe?
Yeah, shock and awe. Unbelievable
was...
for Brandon Dittmer, guys. Well deserved. So.
Oh, absolutely well deserved. And I don't know. That might be one of the best ways to ever get your first win.
Yep. And your first championship.
Oh my. That was.
He needs to get go to a lotto ticket. He needs to go to a bar, and I don't know if he has a young lady at home, but he might get one tonight.
Hey, if that isn't coming out clutch, I don't know what is.
You know what?
We're rolling into qualifying here, so let's give it a sec.
And Brandon Dittmer's the first one on the track.
Yes. Does Dittmer decide to take the 83 out? Does Dingus have the Iowa lottery? Because I know some bars have like quick time. Or like keto.
I actually didn't get into the Dingus when I went out there, but.
All right. Well, Brandon Dittmer sets the pace.
Ooh, Jeffrey Parker a little loose.
Get to upgrade here. 13.535 for Bob Everson.
13.3 will be your pole. Let's see if I'm right.
Let's see here.
With the 15% track.
Salesman
I got
Blake.
somewhere barely in the 13.4.
Salesman
Blake just did a 5.
Chapman's fourth quick. See if he can improve here. Quick time! Big money. 13.490. Second lap time for
Man, I'm good.
Dustin Sargent. We'll see if he's faster, off by a 10th. Here's the Pink Panther. Wait a second. Donovan Ross. Ross, hold the thought. Oh, they tied. 13.490. So we've got co-quick times. Dustin Sargent's going to break the tie because he got it first. Jeff Kemper now on the speedway in the 181.
Already hyped up and it's only qualifying.
Hey, who doesn't love qualifying when somebody goes the fastest?
I know, but I'm already hyped up and it's only qualifying.
I know. I've been hyped up since the beginning of the Rebels. John Short, 15th.
I've been nervous. I was nervous for all the Rebels.
John Short, 15th quick on lap 1. Brennan Lacey goes up to 14th. Kyle Moonen. Quick time! 13.419. And Brennan Lacey goes second quick. Wow.
413.
We are witnessing history in the making. Wait a second. Jeff Flaro's purple in sector 1. Hold that thought. Oh, he got it. Quick time, Flaro. Wow. 13.308, and he steals the quick time award for Kyle Moonen.
Tech, please. Jeff Flaro to Tech 10.
Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. What is happening here tonight? And I thought the season finale during the spring was the greatest night ever. Oh my gosh. Hold that thought.
Just the qualifying.
Heat 1 brought to you by
else.
you know Heat Race number 1. That's the sponsor there. Get you the starting lineup here for round 11 here at Volusia. Chris Schaefer, Jesse Atkinson, row number 1, row 2, Dustin Sargent, Jeff Flero, row 3, Brandon Dittmer, Jeff Kemper, and row 4, Steven Bixler and Ross Corinna. Oh, this is funny. Jack Hitt just said in chat there are way too many ties tonight. I don't blame him for saying that.
Oh, you got to feel for Jack.
Yeah.
You got to feel for Jack.
That hurts, Jack.
Oh, because now you're going to say, woulda, coulda, shoulda, one more car, one more car, one more car.
Yeah. All night long.
Yep.
That would have been crazy if Jack pulled it off with no wins again.
You know what?
Yeah.
He's got Jack Daniels all over that car. I wonder if he's into the bottle right now.
Oh. Dean coming out with the shots fired.
Hey, Hey, I can hear race control. He's not slurring his words just yet.
For Jack. I feel for him.
Yeah, me too.
I do feel for him. That would have been 2 seasons in a row with no wins and 2 championships.
Absolutely.
And I watched him that entire race. He was 1 car ahead of me, and he just stayed low, stayed straight, stayed out of trouble, just doing it right.
I'm excited for this race. I'm not gonna lie.
You all right, Marty?
Jeez, right on broadcast.
I'm good. Hey, it didn't go on the air. I muted my mic. So,
Jeff,
I don't even know if I'm going to have a voice for Renegades. We'll see what happens.
Dean and I are going to be doing play-by-play.
Yeah, we'll take over.
Anyway.
Oh, we'll do the heat lineups for you.
Oh, we already did them.
No, for the next ones.
Oh, yeah. Chris Schaefer,
Saving
Jesse Atkinson ready to take the field to the green flag. Winner will start on pole position tonight. 8 drivers in this heat. Green is out. Schaefer gets out with the jump on Jesse Atkinson early. Let's see what the Pink Panther does. Just a car length between first and second. You see Jeff Flero on the outside. My goodness. Momentum up to third, Dean.
I'm just sitting here watching how the track is locked down, foot to the floor, fast as going to get, and yet Flero is a tick faster than everybody.
Schaefer and
Jesse.
touched.
Look at Dittmer up to third.
Atkinson falls back to fourth, but yes, Isaac, Dittmer is up to third. 3 wide, they nearly crashed.
Sargent.
Look at Sargent. Wow.
And here comes Ross, just doing his thing.
Corinna up to fourth, quickest car on the track, 13:54. He could have a shot here, Isaac, and I think Dittmer just let him take third.
If Ross can get the slider in 1 and 2, which he goes.
Whoa, he may have been too
Wow,
much. Holy cow, Dittmer's going to make him work for it. Oh, he got jumped. 3. Wow, Dittmer up to second. Oh, hang on, Ross. Flero on the outside. Remember, he won this race last season at Fallujah to get his first ever win in the Renegades.
I bet you Chris is loving this up here in first
Oh,
place
absolutely.
Right now.
He should be glad. Jesse
He has a
Atkinson.
spotter. He's just saying, do your thing.
Atkinson's now the first driver out in 5th. Final lap underway. We know who's going to win. We know who's going to finish second. But who's going to take 3rd and 4th? Flero trying to hold off Ross the Boss. And Atkinson could have a chance for 4th position. Let's see what happens here. This is going to come down to the wire. Oh! Who got it?
Corinna 4th.
Wow!
Corinna by 5 1,000ths.
5 1,000.
5 1,000.
Anything we've seen.
What can you do in 5 1,000ths?
That.
Can't even blink in 5 1,000ths.
Wow. Unbelievable. Heat race number 2 brought to you by Magnum Race Design. Take a breath. I gotta take even more of a breath. Isaac, do your thing. Give it the starting lineup.
All right, on the front row we got Blake Chapman, and we got John Hine. On the second row we got Devo and Kyle Moonen. Row 3 is Tyler Wilson and Bob DeGood, and rounding out the field is Jeffrey Barker and Barry Goldner.
So I'm gonna do.
I even did a lineup.
Yeah, we're gonna do something here as well for the heck of it tonight. I think we should just show our reactions for the rest of the night.
How excited we are.
Yes.
He's like, this ain't nothing. I've seen the real thing.
Give me 1 second here, folks. Just gotta get rid of our SDK up top.
I hope you guys are ready for this.
Absolutely.
That's a fast field, guys.
This is
Yeah,
stacked. This is really stacked. 1 lap to the green flag. Kyle Moonen started from 4th position. Uh-oh. Devo just said, please don't show your reactions while live.
I can't wait. Hey, you know what? At least the stash ain't there, Marty, alright?
It's starting to come back in.
No, no. Wait till next season.
may grow it back during week 13.
Yeah, there you go.
Do we do contractual negotiations for next year or what?
Ooh, we are set for Mondays next season. I am back on Mondays.
All right, back to green. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Heat race number 2 about to take shape.
Ooh, good start. Pretty even start.
Chapman's got the jump off of turn 2. There goes Devo down low for second. He may go for the race lead. Look at this, 2 for 1 in a lap for Devo.
I the end of that move before.
Wow. That may be a 5-hour energy he had, not a Red Bull. But look at the professor go. Wow. John Hyde takes the race lead away. And you got a good battle for 4th as well. Look at this. Moonen, who was 2nd quickest in qualifying, has to deal with the Cowboy and Wilson. And Wilson takes 4th. Dean, I don't think we expected that.
No, and I'll tell you, John Hine came to play tonight, guys.
He did.
Oh, Wilson in the 3rd.
Look at this. Wilson's got something tonight. Had the quickest lap a couple of moments ago. 13.75 last time by. Watch out, folks. This is going to get good. 3 laps to go. It's still Hine, Chapman, Wilson, and Ross here. And here goes to the inside, Moonen. Isaac, he's got something still.
Oh, yeah, the crossover from Ross. Evo down to the bottom.
2 laps to go.
Gonna have another photo finish for the final transfer spot.
Stick.
Be 1 lap to go. Oh, Ross caught the wall, though. Gonna put Moonen into 4th. Good battle for 2nd as well. Chapman and Wilson.
Oh, here comes Bobby Good to spoil the party.
Bobby Good could go for 4th. Oh, he got it. Head from the rear.
Yes.
Moon is going to take 4th position.
Oh.
Crashing from behind. Unbelievable.
Wow. Wow.
What a run.
Absolutely. Let's get you to heat
All right,
race.
Dean, you want to get this one?
Yeah, Dean, take the starting lineup. Heat 3 brought to you by 2-1 Designs.
In 3 here, Volusia, we got Randy Streves on the pole. He's going to lead the field with Joe Backus also on the preferred line for Heat 3. So it'll be interesting to see what Joe does with the outside pole. Starting 3rd, Bob Everson. Bob Everson in 3rd. 4th, our fast time in his heat, low line, Brennan Lacey. Starting 5th, Terry Landis, the Hall of Famer. 6th, we got Shorty, John Short. And bringing up the tail, guys, how about this? What do we call him? The cushion spanking Spangler? Patrick Spangler. Patrick going for the championship here in the Rebels. Patrick Spangler coming from 7th. This is going to be a lot of fun because the outside is fast, and we're going to watch him go right to the outside here, I think.
Going to be fun.
It's Heat 3.
Yeah,
Heat 3.
It's going to be fun watching the high side banger tonight for sure, guys.
That's what it is.
There you go.
I was trying to say that. Another great heat we're going to watch.
Absolutely. Field here rolling off for 2 pace laps.
You know, just to show you Joe Backus, how far he's moved up the ladder. When I ran Raiders, he was in Raiders with me. And now here he is front row in the Rebels.
Great story he has had for sure. Isaac, what are you thinking about this heat? Because we got both Spangler and Lacey. This could be a sneak peek for what we could see tonight.
I know. It's like you knew exactly what I was thinking about, because I was staring at both their cars and thinking about which line they're going to try to run right away. The high side really is the dominant through these beginning stages of the night, and you can make that bottom work, though. I mean, we've seen it these past 2 races, so it plays into both their strengths, and I'm kind of excited to see who can execute a little bit more, who has some good fortune, you know, and I think it's going to be a fun one. I think it's going to be side by side for a little bit there.
Reminder there of the Renegade points per Patrick. Believed to be a 39-point lead. So we're ready to go for our final heat race of the evening. Again, top 4 go directly to the feature. Ivan House going down to the B main, and it's Weird Green.
Good start.
What a start for Randy. Bob Everson trying to shut the door on Joe Backus. They nearly get together. And here comes the low liner inside for third, but it's not working out. Spangler having a tough time trying to thread the needle on Short and Landis as Randy Shreves leads Dean.
Yeah, it's interesting to see, Spangler trying to come from the back, but again, the track is still fast. And,
Look at that!
2 for 1. Look at that.
Big
And
thread
here
up the
they are,
middle.
the battle.
And they're right next to each other, right nose to tail.
You see John
Good move by
Short.
Lacey.
Think about the slider there. Yes, Short. Oh, Lacey turns back. Yes. Hang on, Joe. Wow.
What a save. Now here they are.
There we go.
Goes the tail tank.
Lacey and Spangler, get your popcorn ready, folks. Lacey testing the slider line out, but the high side banger is there. Almost into Everson was Brennan Lacey. We're halfway home, Isaac.
Yeah, with Randy's been leading this entire race, and he does not want to see Patrick Spangler get past Brennan Lacey just like right here.
And Lacey,
fights him back on the bottom.
This is so good to watch, folks, for third. Spangler's got it.
He got too much sideways there and lost a lot of momentum.
Everson
couldn't get around Bob.
He just slammed the door right in his face. But now watch the high side.
He did it again.
What a move from Patrick. Wow. Final lap is underway.
Here comes Lacey. Big run.
Watch Brennan here look for third. Randy Shreves is going to win this heat race. That is
he's out of gas.
Spangler, Everson. Oh, and John Short got fourth. Lacey fell back to sixth.
Lacey must have ran out of fuel.
He did. Wow. Let's show you here, folks.
Oh, that's big.
Out of 4 even. That's huge.
That's
Look
big.
at that. Look how slow the car
That's a lot of catching up to do.
Oh, wow, and how close Terry Landis got into him.
Wow. Well, you know what? As long as he gets the right fuel here in the B main, it is a B main. Anything can happen.
Absolutely. Oh, man.
Wow. Wow.
This night tonight. This is like a match made in heaven. B main brought to you by Gambler Motorsports. Here's how the lineup looks. Jesse Atkinson and Donovan Ross on row number 1. Terry Landis and Dustin Sargent, row 2. Jeff Barker, Joe Backus, row 3. Steve Bixler, Bob DeGood, row 4. Brennan Lacey, Jeff Kemper in row 5, and Barry Goldner from 11th. This looks like a feature lineup, guys. It really does.
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
Actually, all 3 of the different divisions, the B mains, it's like everyone decided to come out in the last night.
Yeah.
And it's probably because of Volusia. It probably is because of Volusia.
Yeah, probably because of Volusia.
Really...
Yeah, I think Volusia has a lot to do with it because everyone likes running here.
I think Volusia is one of the best tracks on the service, especially for sprint car racing.
Absolutely. And it's doing it once again, folks. Let us know who you're
Some of these storylines are pretty nice.
Absolutely. A lot of storylines here. Let's know who you're rooting for in the chat. It's been a little quiet ever since Steve-O decided to hop in the chat and say,
Yeah, geez.
Buzzkill.
Thanks for scaring away everybody, Devo.
Yeah.
Buzzkill, Devo. Nice going.
Yeah.
Guy doesn't show up to drink beer, and now he scares people away. What the hell?
Atkinson and Ross
will
bring the field to green. Steve King Foundation Pace Truck is in. Let's get it on for this B main.
Justin.
Atkinson almost thought about the slider early on as Ross powers through to the race lead, but look at the Desert Demon go. And Terry Landis down to the bottom. He made me eat crow last week after he started on pole. We had 5 drivers in Heat 1 last night, and
they were 4 wide out of 2.
Wow.
Yes, they were for third.
That's amazing.
For third place, they're 4 wide.
Nearly 3 wide once again. Here comes Lacey.
Look at Lacey.
3 wide into 1. Whoa, hang on. Whoa, hard crash, Lacey. Up and over he goes. And we've got a...
And we got a new leader.
And Terry
Landis.
Landis to the front.
What in the world would he come from?
Says, don't forget about the Hall of Famer.
Yes. And like I was saying, he made me eat crow last week. Because if we had 5 drivers in the heat race, I said he wasn't going to get the top 4. He got the pole position. I got roasted for it. I took it. Inside line working out, but they're still battling once
Here comes
again.
Devo back.
Devo's got the lead. 5 laps in, Isaac.
Yeah, they've swapped the lead 3 times in the past 2 laps, guys. Just so you know, I think Devo's starting to get a little bit of an advantage here, but we'll see if Terry can battle back.
Quickest car on track, though, the guy in 3rd, Jeff Kemper, 14:01 last lap. This time by 14:43, still quicker than the top 2, Dean.
Yeah, and Jeffrey Kemper is all of a sudden developed a liking for the high side. When I ran Hometown Heroes and we had a fixed setup 360 thing going on at Polo Row, man, he was fast up top, really fast.
1391.
He got Lou around him.
He had a 1391 last lap. 2 laps to go. Don't count Kemper out of this yet, folks. He is right there. He just ran a lap 3 tenths quicker.
Get him, Kemper.
Then Devo. There he goes. Oh, and Devo shut the door. Oh, this is going to be good. Hold on to your seats, folks.
Last lap.
Devo versus Kemper.
We might be looking for... Might be another photo finish.
Make your picks here. Ross is going to go defensive. Kemper doesn't have anything. Devo comes out with a win. Wow. Good for Kemper, though.
Good. Strong run by Kemper.
Up 8
Good for
positions,
him.
by the way. Up 8 spots, for those wondering. Let's take a look. Now, let's take a look at a replay with Brendan Lacey. Here's what happened to him. Him and Atkinson touch, and look at that ride. Look at the air low-liner takes. And so he'll have to start from last if he wants a chance at a win and a championship. That is a huge shot for Brennan. Well, he may be going for a mug tonight.
Good point.
So, warm-up watch is underway, brought to you by Flatline Racing Bodies. And as we wind down the night for Monday Night Madness, in our final race of the season, we just want to take a chance to thank all of you for wow, I just watched John Hine have like the greatest wheelie ever. Anyway, wow at it. Just take this opportunity to thank all of you for tuning in this season to, in my opinion, the best sprint car league in iRacing. Without question, with 3 different levels: the popular Renegades, the highest tier, the mid-tier Rebels, and the Learning Raiders. It's just been an unbelievable season from what we have witnessed. Some incredible racing. The drivers have put on a fantastic job. The fans, you guys have interacted so much. Roger and Preston and all their admins, they've done one hell of a job this season in promoting the league, bringing in so many new drivers. And of course,
he's right here.
He's famous.
Yeah, Buddy is famous. But boys, it's been a hell of a lot of fun this season, and can't wait for this final feature, guys.
I am honestly super stoked. It's been, I'm not gonna lie to you, coming to work on a Monday isn't always the best, and I get about to like noonish, and I'll be sitting there, I'll be like, oh, I raced tonight, and I'll be like, oh my, I even broadcast, I just get so excited just because of how intense the racing has been. You know, even just getting to see the other league or the other divisions that I'm not in and getting to run against some of those guys, wow, it's been a lot of fun, and the skill level in here is insane. I don't think most people realize how insane the skill level truly is in here. But if you put a sprint car and a sprint car here, and you said you got to drive in between them without touching them, I bet you 99 out of 100 people here could do it backwards.
Yeah.
So it's been awesome.
Yeah. Dean, how about you?
No, it's I found that I've had a lot of fun doing the telecast now. It's the sprint cars aren't my forte, and I'm just hoping to get a top 10. But this made it fun for me to just also race, but to be part of something and watch these guys. I mean, when I first came into Coast to Coast, it was Kyle Moonen and it was Steven Goldner. That was really the two names that a lot of people talked about. Now we're talking about 10, 15 names.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're watching all these guys, mature, get better, and then Isaac, like we talked about, like watching Michael Birthday run outside of the league, and he finished 6th in that race, I think.
Yeah, and I think the big thing that's right there is you find like those people you see here, and you root for them.
You root for them.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So
I see Randy Shreves race outside of Coast to Coast quite a bit,
all the
and
time.
You root for him. Yeah, you go, hey, I'm side by side with that guy as he passes me.
Absolutely. Well, the field is rolling. Time to meet the starting lineup, brought to you by We Let the Dogs Out For You Pet Care Services and the Coast to Coast Kids Club. Chris Schaefer and John Hine, row number 1. Randy Shreves, Brandon Dittmer, row 2. Blake Chapman, Patrick Spangler, row 3. Jeff Flero, Tyler Wilson, row 4. Bob Everson, Ross Corinna, row 5. Kyle Moonen, John Short, row 6. Row number 7 is Donovan Ross, Jeffrey Kemper. Row 8, Terry Landis and Jeff Barker. Row 9, Joe Backus, Barry Goldner. And row 10, Steve Bixler and Bob DeGood. Row 11, Jesse Exton, Brennan Lacey. And starting from last tonight, Dustin Sargent. Coming to one lap to green, we'll get your predictions. Dean, you're first.
Well, we've been talking about Brent Lacey and Patrick Spangler all year, but I think here on the final night, for some reason, I think Patrick Spangler is going to be on a mission. I think it's going to say, this was my sandbox this year, and is going to take the victory to put an exclamation point on it.
Starts from 6th position. Isaac.
I want to go with you on that. That he's just been so strong this year. But since you picked him, I want to go with something else, and I'm gonna go with the Rebels feature winner, the man, the myth, the Spider Monkey, Brandon Dittmer.
Oh man, I tell you what, it's tough to pick. Give me John Hines. So, time for the Dylan Westbrook Racing start. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Showtime at Fallujah. Schaefer comes out with a good jump off of turn number 2. Oh,
John
Hines jump to the wall. And Hines loses a lot of time. Dittmer threads the needle, 3 wide for second. Randy Shreves leads lap number 1. What a start we just saw. Brandon Dittmer looking for a second on the salesman, and Blake Chapman, he's got it. Schaefer trying to stay in this fight as well. Dean, this is a mess at turn number 4.
And to be talking about how treacherous the outside can be, Dittmer just did 25 laps of that, so he's already used to it.
And Dittmer just took the lead from Randy Shreves on the outside. 1481 was the big wreck. Flero is... Let's take a look at Malcolm's replay. Show you what happened.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Just by... Oh, what the hell?
Wow.
He led 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for Jeff Flero for landing that. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, Jeff Flero needs to compete in the X Games next year. With that trick, big air and oh my, I could feel that. He took a second shot at the end too.
I just want you guys to know as well that Brennan Lacey missed that by, I would want to say, 2 inches.
Wow.
If that.
I'm watching Marty's reaction.
See, this is why we put up the reaction cam for this feature. It's like the Dale Jr. cam that NBC does. So anyway, we're going to have 3 laps in the books when we come back to the green flag. Lights are off the Steve King Foundation pace truck.
I also believe that this saved Randy just a little bit because Randy was going to be.
Yeah, good point. Dittmer was going to
Well,
be leading.
And I think this goes right in Spangler's hands now because now it's a single file restart.
Yeah.
So he can do his thing without worrying about cars high, low, middle.
Yep. Shreves leads, Dittmer second, Blake Chapman third, Spangler fourth, Chris Schaefer rounds out the top 5. Coming into the mission 22 restart zone, green lights coming back on right now as Shreves fires. Dittmer just following and Shreves tracks off of turn number 2. Chapman trying to find a run to the inside. Oh, Dittmer's up on the wall, but he's still right there. On Randy Shreves for the race lead. Takes the beaker lead. Yellow, out. Steve Bixler. And he's lost the top wing. What in the world is happening here tonight? Take a look here at the Malcolm's replay. Oh, he wheelies off a Kemper and a head-on shot. Right on board here with the mayor. And we got to give credit to Steve as well tonight. I believe he was the only one that did alphabet soup from C to A, if I recall correctly.
I got the pleasure of meeting Steve along with Blake at, in the pit area at Knoxville on Thursday night. It's so funny. There's like, what town did he live in? It's like a population of 50, and I think 11 of them run coast to coast.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yes. It's like a small town they're all from, and they all run it coast to coast.
Absolutely. So, I just checked with Patrick Spangler. He said don't trust his stats anymore, and I won't. So, right now in the Coast to Coast website, 739 to 621, Spangler coming on in. So, all right. Gonna reset the field here once again. We'll come back to green, I think, next time by. Yep, lights are still on the Steve King Foundation pace truck. There's a virtual look in the car of Brandon Dittmer. Gonna have 5 laps up on the board when we come back to the green flag. Let's know your pick to win, by the way, in the chat. Dean Rogers said Clarence, Iowa. That's the population. So, all right. Shreves leads. Brandon Dittmer second. Blake Chapman third. Patrick Spangler fourth. Chris Schaefer rounds out the top 5. Biggest mover of the race so far of 5 spots. It's Devo. Ross is up 5 from 13th to 8th.
Attaboy, Devo.
Steve King Foundation pace truck is in. Here we go. Great restart from Randy Shreves. In my opinion, that was much better than the previous restart. Here comes the salesman, Blake Chapman, looking underneath for second. See if that works out. Dittmer rides the wall once again. You're right. He was right in his interview. Nearly biked it in the Rebels feature. He's in trouble, but here comes Blake looking for the lead. 4 cars under a blanket. Don't count out that high side banger, Dean.
Yeah, and it's interesting how Blake is trying to keep that middle to bottom going good. And if you remember in the Renegades, about the mid portion of the race, that was one of the fastest ones to use. Caution's out.
Lacey is out of it.
Caution's out. I got to take this.
Brennan Lacey is out of the championship hunt from the looks of it. He does have a quick repair left. And you see he just got... What the heck? Oh my goodness! He rode the fence like Herbie did.
Moving my phone around, and I forgot I'm on camera all the time now.
Wow, unbelievable. Watch this ride from Brennan, guys. Look at that! It's like a half pipe. 90 degrees of banking at Fallujah. I did not know that. You gotta find that extra degree of banking.
It's called riding the fence.
Yep.
Now, even though with a tow here, Volusia being a half mile, he should be able to get, hopefully his tow gets done in time so he can come out.
He should be good. But hopefully those virtual fans are okay in turn 4. So Randy Shreves is still leading, but Blake Chapman is up to second.
Sorry, fellas.
You're good. Isaac, if you're Patrick Spangler, do you want these cautions or no?
There's a part of me that I want, yes, because it brings you back to the people that you think you can get to, but there's also something in the back of your mind that tells you no, because I finally got away from, some of the people that I don't trust as much to race around. So overall, I would say no.
Okay.
I was going to say, because when you run the top, you get in a groove also. And this takes you out of the groove running the top.
I think the big thing is when you get consecutive cautions, you're going to get more antsy.
Yes.
We see that a lot at like NASCAR, Daytona, stuff like that. You're going to get more antsy. And like you said, I think the big thing is when you get antsy, you put more throttle control, or you get less throttle control into the first corner, which causes more mistakes. So I'm just real nervous to see how 1 and 2 goes for the field.
Okay. So
Lacey did make it out.
Okay, that's good. Good for him. So Randy Shreves will restart as your race leader. Blake Chapman second, Brandon Dittmer third, Patrick Spangler fourth, Chris Schaefer fifth. Buddy 2 has shown up as we're back to green.
It's no regard for live TV.
It's okay. It's all good. Impromptu Buddy 2 appearance. Shreves holding serve off of turn 2, but the salesman is right there. Blake Chapman looking for the lead, but Shreves shuts the door early on here. Brandon Dittmer still stuck in that third position. We're on the high side.
The race where the bottom and the middle is going to be fast.
Absolutely. You're right on that, Dean. And the oh, hang on, Dittmer! Up to the wall, bikes it around he goes. Spangler.
Patrick just got him.
Patrick just tapped him.
Wow.
Be interested if he's got any damage on the right rear.
Peter Britton, you may need to call up Brandon Dittmer because he experienced a Code Brown moment just like he did Saturday at the Land of Legends.
I think Patrick's car should be all fine.
Patrick should be fine. But
it's not angled.
I have a feeling some of the green on his car has changed to brown. You just can't see it.
Now that's a tear-off.
Let's take a look at what happened here to Brandon, and you can see just simply biked it. And yeah, you see the contact of Spangler. Hine got in it, Moonen got in it, but they should be good because they obviously kept it straight.
Patrick is swerving his car back and forth, though, so I'm wondering if it does feel funny in the wheel to him.
That could also just be him trying to just test to see, what it feels like as well, just to making sure it does feel okay.
But, for Brandon, I don't think he really cares about wrecking because he's gone outright as the champion.
He's a champion, baby.
Yeah.
He is fine and dandy. If he could have won this one, that was just going to be the cherry on top.
Pull that car in the pits, get on top of the hauler, and crack open a beer.
There you go.
I would. Buddy? We're on live TV.
Knocked the phone over.
He's not supposed to be knocking the phone off here.
It's funny. He can do whatever he wants. He's the mascot of the league.
Prima donna.
Hello to Gary Spangler watching, saying the safety crew is working hard tonight. Good to hear Gary for sure. So come back to green. 11 laps in the books. Randy Shreves leads. Blake Chapman second. Chris Schaefer third. Patrick Spangler fourth. Bob Everson currently runs in fifth spot. John Hines sixth. Ross Corina seventh. Kyle Moonen eighth. Tyler Wilson ninth. And John Short is 10th. Here we come back to green. This time Shreves decides to enter low and not high like he did on the last restart. Watch Spangler here. He could get a run on Chris Schaefer for third, but Spangler's up on the wall. The high side banger looking for a podium. Doesn't have it yet, Isaac.
Yeah, that high side through 3 and 4 is super Tetris. So I mean, you're just gonna have to be very careful about what you do. But look at Blake going up above.
On the outside for the lead, not just yet. Randy Shreves is there. Randy tried to shut the door on Blake. Nothing there. Longer way around is the place to go for the salesman. Ooh, they nearly touch in 3. Blake on the gas first, and Chapman to the race lead. Shreves, though, still trying to fight back, but I don't think he's got anything. I think right now this is Blake's race to lose here, Dean, unless that guy in 4th can close in.
Here's the interesting part, because when I ran that feature before,
Hold that thought. We got a yellow flag, and it's Dittmer again. And that.
Clemson, you don't have any beer?
And that could be the end of the night tonight. Here's the replay on the Spider Monkey. And again, bikes at same spot and rides it up and over, and Lacey catches a part of it. Wow, what a salute to the troops for Dittmer there. Let's ride on board Brandon. Almost rode the fence like Lacey did, but wow. A vicious flip for the Spider Monkey. And that car is back in the pits, and that likely will be the end of his night.
Been a bad luck night for Brendan Lacey.
Yeah, what I was saying, Marty, is it's going to be interesting with the laps left, because now everyone is using the middle to bottom, so that means there's going to be track wear. And I think you might see the outside come back for Patrick. It kind of happened in Knoxville, if you remember, when everyone just stayed away from the cushion because it got too rough, and Patrick stayed up there and became dominant at the end of the race.
Yeah.
Because the other lanes started scrubbing off a little bit of speed. So let's see if he does stay right up there and see if that happens and falls into his hands.
And it's very interesting too that the high side hasn't been the place to be, and we're halfway through this feature. It's very surprising to not see the high line be the groove working. It's the middle groove actually. So
Track's got a little bit more shine than it has in the other 2 races. So I'm wondering if because more people are using it.
For those wondering, we just had a
intruder.
Yeah, intruder walk in naked into the broadcast booth. I'm sorry, I had to do it like
Steven
the Super Bowl.
Spees getting out of here.
Come on, Steven Spees.
Back to green.
Security has called him in, and he will spend a night in the clink. Chapman holding serve on the restart with 14 to go. Shreve still in second. Schaefer third. How about John Short up 7th spot? Oh, look out! That's Bob Everton. Side over side on the ride down the ballpark.
That's a 9.7.
Bob Everson, we gotta watch that again.
That is the eventful one, ladies and gentlemen.
You gotta get the gyro cam back.
He rode the billboards.
Yep. And then when he ended, he did some nosing. He nosed in and went.
Let's watch this.
Bob Everson looked like he was in a game of Tony Hawk for a split second there.
We've fans are still standing.
We've seen a lot of drivers playing Tony Hawk tonight, or Skate 3, whatever the cool kids
Skate,
play.
Skate 3. The physics in that game, beautiful. Sorry, I'm off topic here.
Look at this!
Wow.
Speechless.
If that doesn't
And
win the freestyle
I thought
competition.
Vickery had the wildest ride tonight.
I still think Victory had the wildest ride.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. We got
You landed on me.
We got so many nominees tonight for this.
It's gonna be Marty. You're gonna have 10 highlights.
This is gonna take me days to figure out.
You know, if Bob could have just got off that landed on his wheels. I don't know what I would have done, but it would have been insane.
Yeah.
We still got 13 laps of this.
You know who I'm
Yeah.
kind of eyeing, keeping an eye out just a little bit? It's John Short.
Yeah, we were
Well,
talking.
the fifth.
And then you got Moonin and Carrento right behind him, too.
I was about to call out John's name before the yellow for Bob.
He's slowly making his way up there.
Absolutely. So 13 to go when we come back to the green flag. Chapman brings us back to the Mission 22 restart. Again, keeps running the low line. Got to give credit for Randy Shreve staying in that second spot. Those cautions have been his best friend, but here comes the high side banger. Trying to get third position back. It's been tough for him tonight. Schaefer edges Spangler at the line by a couple thousandths of a second here, Isaac. But here comes Short to the
John
middle.
Short making 3 wide.
He's right in the gut, 3 wide. But Spangler slams it in front of him.
Wow, what a move.
Spangler's up to third with 11 laps to go.
Oh, caution.
And we got a big wreck, I believe. It's Terry Landis and Everton once again. Everton stuck in turn 4. There's Landis getting back going.
Terry was having a good run, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he was. He was inside the top 10.
Impressive night for Terry Landis, gone sour. Here's what happened to the Desert Demon. Same thing, biked it just like Bob did. Up and over he goes, and where does Everton? Right, oh my goodness! Everton just had ARCA brakes. Let's ride on board here at the eventful one, which that will be an end to his night with that wreck.
Oh, Terry.
Yeah, he was committed up on the outside. Landis is flipping, just trying to miss it, and Calamo.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was almost like a karate kick as he went on by.
You know, Lernerville, we have the fall-off count. We need a Marty Goodness count now.
Especially with Volusia. I think we may need a flip count for Volusia from
We need a flip count for here, honestly.
With the way this track is and it's been.
You notice Spangler is now not attacking the cushion. You see how he's just staying off of it or doing a little bit of a slider line?
Yeah.
I think Patrick is succumbing to, hey, I just want to take third and finish.
I tell you what, folks.
You can
go ahead,
Marty.
Isaac.
All right, well, I think what it is that 3 and 4 is becoming a little too dangerous for most people. And he honestly found kind of like a high slider line.
Which is working off.
It worked really well.
But he's losing going into 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what I was going to say, in the comments, or you can post it in the Coast to Coast Racing League Lounge on Facebook if you're there. Post what you think the number of flips are that we had tonight. I'm going to go back and watch this entire broadcast when we get done tonight. And I will count the amount of flips we had, and I'll put the prediction in.
Buddy doesn't chew on wires.
Uh-oh. Is somebody being bad?
Yeah, he's just...
He's our spokesperson
He's
over
out.
here.
Oh, come on. He's trying to end our broadcast. What the hell?
All right, Blake, here we go.
Back to green with 10 to go. You see Spangler, the only guy working the outside line. That may cost him here on starts and restarts. But he's just trying to build up that momentum, though, Dean.
Yeah, if he could get the turn 1 like he just did, see there, that one now got him a little bit, but he's coming off 2. Wow, look at that.
He had a huge run on
Short. Wow. Look at this. All over Randy Shreves for second spot.
He might have found something.
And look at the battle for 5th as well. Look at Kyle Moonin making his way up. Oh, they get together. And somehow nobody spun. Wow.
Oh, here comes Spangler.
Here comes Spangler for second. Coming to 7 to go this time by Isaac.
Yeah, if he could just stay off the wall in 1 and 2, I think he has something for Blake. That middle line starting to just slowly go away. But look at John Short run the bottom.
Up 8 positions already. Could contend for a mud tonight. But Shreves is still hanging in. Gap 1.1 seconds for Blake Chapman. Shreves is trying to fight Spangler. This is impressive, Dean. Caution. Kyle Moonin is crashing from the top 5. He is around in 1.
Now this is the caution.
That is the one thing
Blake
Blake
did not want to see.
Yep, absolutely.
Blake really got in a good groove and found found a lane to really come off the corners hard, even down low.
Just hit Schaefer and Backus and just backwards on the track. It's right on board with lights out. Something tells me here, with the way the drivers have been racing tonight, there's a full moon here. But I know it's not a full moon in real life, obviously.
I could probably go ghost on the track and go take a look.
All right, Dittmer says 18. Craig Piper says 6.
Well, I don't think we really... Did we even have one in Raiders?
A flip?
I don't think so.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh,
Besides,
yeah,
do you not remember? You not remember me trying to go explore to the Everglades?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm sorry I didn't participate to remember.
All right, we're going to have a 5-lap shootout when we come back to the green flag. Blake Chapman in car number 20, looking for his second win of the season, scored the first win at I-55 2 weeks ago on August 15th. Patrick Spangler.
Yep, Patrick doesn't have Randy in front of him now.
Absolutely, and he is 5 laps away from back-to-back championships in the Renegades. Randy Shreve's still up there in 3rd position. This is a great run for Randy so far.
Yeah, good for
It'd
Randy.
be his first top 5 of the season. One of his best finishes in the league. Maybe the best in Monday Night Madness. We'll have to double check. 5-lap shootout, though, underway. And so Chapman holding on to the syrup, but Spangler just trying to set the high side up, get its energy going. Good battle for 3rd as Shreves tries to hold off Short and Ross Corina. Have yet to talk about Ross in this feature. He's trying to go 2 for 1.
I think he's going to go for 3rd.
4 laps to go. Spangler just touched the wall for just a moment. It's 0.7 of a second. They were 3 wide for just a split second. Gap is down to 3.5 tenths. Spangler cut it down in half with 3 laps to go. Only thing he doesn't want to see is a caution, and there it is. Steve Bixler and Jeff Flero got together in 4, and Flero is out of the ballpark.
Talk about a segue. The only thing he doesn't want to see, and it comes out.
The announcer's curse. Good job, Marty.
Show you what happened here with Jeff Flero, who will not defend his Renegades win tonight from last year. Flero and Bixler just got together. They hooked. Around they go. Landis nowhere to go, and Flero almost forces a toe situation. It's right on board here with first off Steve Bixler. All right, here's Jeff Flero's on board. Look at
That's
this
twice
guy.
for Jeff in that turn 4 opening.
Yeah, you're right. That happened to him in his heat race, I
perfect,
think,
though.
right? Or in the feature, too.
I do not know, but he hit that opening just perfect.
Anyway, it's going to come down to a 2-lap shootout. Blake Chapman, Patrick Spangler, or the field. I can tell you, by the way, if Randy Shreves does take this, it would be his best finish in Renegades. He has won in Monday Night Madness before a Rebels race at Knoxville on December 13th. So,
Been a while.
who is it going to be and how is it going to be done? We are about to find out. 2 laps to determine the winner. The salesman Blake Chapman out in front of the high side banger and Patrick Spangler. The final 2 laps of the season, Monday Night Madness. Crunch time for the drivers. Here we go. Beautiful restart from Blake Chapman. That may have been the money restart right there. 3 wide for second. Shreves and Corinna on the attack. Look at Ross the boss. Nearly slides up on Spangler. Final lap is underway. That's the battle for second. Spangler half a mile out from the championship. Down the back stretch for the final time. The salesman's about to be celebrating with some Galen's homegrown popcorn tonight. Blake Chapman wins, and Patrick Spangler repeats as champion of the Renegades.
Wow.
Fireworks go up here at the Volusia Speedway Park.
That's the Atkinson Hard Charger 12.
From 21st to the 9th position. That Hard Charger brought to you by Chip Bangers Racing, but there's a look at your top 3 at the end. Great to have the champion in the middle of all of this, as he will celebrate another Renegades championship. Get you the final points here in just a moment. We'll get your top 3 here momentarily. But another great season for Patrick Spangler, guys, in the Renegades, as he defends his championship. And he proved that he is the best driver in coast to coast right now, guys.
Yeah, that's a scary fast man right there.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest with you. Wherever we go.
Absolutely. All right, and apparently we've got a second race breaking out between Joe Backus and Barry Goldner. I don't know.
We don't want to end.
They don't want to end this season. It's been too good for them. All right, let's begin.
Thinking about a guy that texts me at 2:30 a.m. in Knoxville.
Let's begin with our third place finisher in Ross Corinna. Ross, from 10th to 3rd, great late race charge for you. Walk us through it.
Yeah, the car felt really good on the bottom. It would have been nice to get a bunch of more green flag laps, but obviously a bunch of yellows that kind of wrecked momentum. I think if we could have ran a couple more green flag laps, I think I maybe would have had something for the top 2 guys. But you know, obviously they're strong competitors and stuff.
Absolutely, man. Taking a look at your final stats here. Just confirming here, 3 top 5s, 4 top 10s. Any positives you took away from the season, or I should say 4 and 5 respectively?
Yeah, I think I knew I wasn't going to be able to run a full season this season because, I mean, I farm, so summer's kind of busy for me. But the consistency, I think, I was kind of shooting for consistency. I think I had that pretty much every race. So there's 1 or 2 that had bad, but consistency is key, and hopefully can take it into next season.
Who do you want to give shout-outs to?
I'd like to thank the guys over at Phantom Motorsports, Vanderbilt Race Cars, Elite Performance Industries, sponsors Velocity Race Design, Power Outdoors, and Weichel Sportswear. You guys for broadcasting, and everybody with the league running the show.
Absolutely. All right, we'll let you go. Great job this season, man.
Thank you.
Ross Corinna with the 3rd place finish. We're going to skip Patrick Spangler so we can talk with him last. Let's bring in Blake Chapman in Cool Ray Victory Lane. The salesman has done it once again. Blake, talk about that race. That was a tough fight with Randy Shreves there at the halfway point.
Yeah, it sure was. I was first in the warm-up there. I was trying to decide what setup to run, the bottom, or I mean the middle or the top, and last time we were here, I ran a setup for the middle, and the top was just too dominant. But I thought it looked a little slicker this time, so I went with the middle setup. And about lap 10, I could really feel the speed coming on with that setup. But yeah, Randy, I was about to pass him there, and he moved down to protect the line. And I know I had to find a way around him somehow, so I just moved my line up a couple of grooves, and the car was still fast right there. And took me a couple laps, but I was able to work my way around him. The setup was just on rails tonight. It's one of these setups that my dad helped build for me a long time ago, long before these BS jack the left side of the car up late model sets that you see everywhere. So
I don't for crap either. I tried.
Yeah, this is the same setup I won at I-55 a couple weeks ago. So Yeah, I'm glad I can still win with these setups. That's for sure. But yeah, I hated to see all those cautions, and at the end, I was worried that Patrick was coming on the top. I know how good he is up there, but I just had to keep my composure, not drive the car too hard, and spin the tires, and everything ended up all right.
2 wins on the season. What are the positives you took away from it?
Yeah, well, I was hoping to run for a championship this season, but I just wasn't consistent enough. I feel like I was pretty fast at times, but other tracks I just didn't have it. Yeah, those late model setups, they can be pretty fast, but I learned that you can definitely still win with these old setups, which is a pretty nice feeling.
Absolutely. Well, who do you want to give shout-outs to on the car tonight, man?
Of course, I got to give a shout out to everybody down at the Krite Sim Racing team. Terry, Joe, John, Preston, and I got to thank Mike Cranmer for the spot tonight. Of course, I got to give a shout out to Galen's Gourmet Popcorn.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
you
I
do.
just got a couple bags of those in today, actually, so can't wait to
Absolutely.
pick those up.
No, probably after Super Dirt Week because I'm so busy right now. So,
Yeah, I know those bags at my house won't last very long, but if you're looking for more, Dean, make sure you head over to their website, use the code CART at checkout for 15% off.
50% off. I got it.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we
Yeah,
call him
yeah.
the salesman.
Yeah, and of course I gotta thank Preston and Epsilon Sprint Wraps for making all my cars look pretty in this Don Kreitz Memorial Wrap that we ran a couple weeks ago, and I decided to run it tonight too. And all the fans were coming out. We'll be signing autographs in the pits, hero cards, T-shirts, plenty of T-shirts left, and
Hey Isaac, this is how it's
You
done.
got,
Isaac.
you got, yeah. Do you have a
Look
long
at
sleeve?
this.
yeah,
You got
yeah.
a long sleeve
Oh,
T-shirt?
plenty.
I will give you one of those.
Oh yeah, and due to prior incidents, I will not be signing any babies, unfortunately. So
Okay,
yeah.
Ricky Bobby.
And I thank you guys for putting this on every week.
Absolutely. All right, we'll let you go. Congratulations on a great season.
Good job.
Blake Chapman taking the win. But now
There
it's
goes the only reason I get a kid.
But now it's official. We talk with your Renegades champion, and he repeats. Patrick Spangler, the high side banger, does it. How's it feel, man? You're a 2-time champion in the Renegades.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool, especially like I think my first win in the Renegades, so the last race of last season. So just got some luck there, and some good guys just were busy this summer. So hopefully Golden will come back in the fall and put on another good show next season.
Absolutely, man. That high side, it was tough for you tonight on the starts, but once we got in that medium and long run, it was working for you big time.
Yeah, we had all those cautions, so everybody just run around the top wearing it in and wears in under those cautions, and then didn't help in 3 and 4 underneath the NOS sign. It was like a cushion and then no cushion and then a cushion again. That's how Dittmer took off to the moon. So I had to switch up to a slider line because you couldn't run the top over there. So it was just rough, and then trying to learn that, and then we just couldn't get longer in 5 lap green flag, so frustrating.
How about this season as a whole, man? Unbelievable year. You and Lacey were the class of the town. 3 wins on the season. Every race that was on the points, top 5 finishes.
Yeah, I thought I was screwed. The first race of the season, I wrecked out and finished 21st, and I was like, man, I already have to use a drop week my first week, and then just ran on that unbelievable run where no worse than 5th. So got lucky in the 0x races I had. Those are the biggest shifts in this league with the bonus points. So if you get 0x races and finish the top 5, you're gonna get some big points nights.
Well, who do you want to give shout-outs to on the car, good sir?
Shout outs to you guys for putting on the awesome broadcast. I was watching you guys in the first and second heat races. You guys are going nuts. It was pretty cool.
Appreciate it.
Good races. And Roger for putting on the league as always, and all the admins out here, and Tyler for Sharp Training Wheels Racing, running with him and Michael Birthday, and Dad and Uncle back home watching. And yeah.
Enjoy it, man. Congratulations. Great season. And Gary's watching for sure.
Sounds good, and see you guys next season.
You as well. Patrick Spangler taking the win as he celebrates in Cool Ray Victory Lane. Cool Ray's goal is to make sure that Ray's tradition of 100% customer satisfaction lives on today. Cool Ray is proud of their reputation of providing excellent service to homeowners and businesses in Georgia. Their mission is to continue to build long-lasting relationships with their customers through their winning spirit and commitment to 100% satisfaction, guaranteed. All right, let's get you the race results first before America's favorite segment. Blake Chapman takes the win by 0.6 of a second. 18 drivers left on the lead lap in that one. 21st was Bob Everson. 22nd, Brandon Dittmer. 23rd, Jeffrey Kemper. Great race there. Great run for Spangler. Corinna. How about Randy Shreve's 4th place finish? I believe that's still his best in the Renegade, so a great run for him. All right. I believe is it time for everyone's favorite segment?
Oh, boy.
Look, you're going to have to turn everybody down. I don't know where he went.
Uh-oh.
He's gone.
Hey,
he was running. He was doing time trial laps throughout the apartment, and I think he's probably sleeping now.
Hey, we had him at least a couple of times tonight.
We had him twice.
We got him a couple of times tonight. So, oh, man. Gentlemen, what a season and what a night tonight at Fallujah. Some of the best racing in the Coast to Coast Racing League. Dean, I'll start with you.
This was cool. We got to say congratulations to our compadre on his championship, and that was cool, Isaac, to see you be a sprint car driver, man. I think you're one of the better iRacers. You got a natural talent, and I hope you keep on moving forward. And I like what you said. What you're going to do is try to do some more officials to, maybe bring on that. So that was cool. And then to see Brandon in the wall of motion, in that. Getting the championship on the final night like that. And then to watch Patrick Spangler, I mean, take nothing against Brendan Lacey. Brendan Lacey made his statement, but to see Patrick Spangler do what he did in the Renegades, and I mean, when you got Corinta and Moonin and all those guys in there and come out on top for second time, it just shows how, how special he is.
Absolutely.
So what a year.
Yeah.
What a year.
By the way, happy birthday, Patrick Spangler. Gary just confirmed it to me in the chat.
Geez.
So happy birthday, Patrick. Isaac, how about you? What a season, man.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's been a big learning experience for me. And I've said it before, but I think the biggest thing about being in these broadcasts is I can learn a lot about sprint cars, a lot about the way they drives, how the really good guys can get around that track and what they do and how they set up their car, et cetera, et cetera. So that part's awesome. I've loved every second of it, being immersed in this kind of racing. It's not, like Dean said, it's not really my forte. I'm not very amazing in it, but it's been really fun to try my hand at it and kind of get my butt kicked a couple nights by the good guys. But then you go to the other divisions outside of me, and wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely.
The Rebels sitting there, and you have no idea who's going to win the championship, and then Brandon Dittmer comes out of left field. Comes out of left field.
We'll count him out. Unbelievable.
Nobody even talked about him.
Oh, there he is.
Buddy.
There he is. Hey, buddy.
Sorry, Isaac, I don't want to take your spotlight away from you.
No, you didn't take the spotlight. He did. And then I think the last thing is just when you watch a Renegades race and you get to see insanely how close 4 wide goes through Volusia, and someone's like, you know what, I can make it 5 wide. That's insane to me.
Yeah,
so,
that is possible.
But yeah, man, it's been just an absolute blast here in the booth with you guys. Like I told you guys earlier, literally I'm at work and I'm freaking stoked about Monday night so I can come hang out with you guys in the booth.
Same.
And I hope we brought something special to people that watch. We really do. I mean, if we, if somebody else is having a little bit of fun because we are, that's really cool too. Because I'm having fun doing this. I've done media stuff before with you, Marty, but this is kind of cool. I look forward to it. I really do. And if they're having a good time out there, that makes it all more special.
Yeah, whenever it's Monday and I'm free on the net, I'm like, oh boy, let's do it.
Oh
yes,
boy.
yes. Can't wait for 7 o'clock. So
I'm just hurt by Blake here.
Yeah.
And I have no reason to have a kid anymore if he's not going to sign my kid.
Same. So anyway, let's talk about what's coming up the rest of the week on the Coast to Coast Racing Network. We've got Hometown Heroes at Port Royal. That's brought to you by Cool Ray. We've got UMPs, 305s, and 360s. Wednesday night is Mission 22 Vets and First Responders Night. Vet 360 and 410s back at Lanier, at Volusia, so get ready for that. And then midgets at Lanier. Thursday is Thursday Night Thunder, brought to you by Gambler Motorsports. I'll be back on the call for that. Thursday night, the small and big blocks at Charlotte with pro and super lates at the dirt track at Charlotte, just like the World Finals. And then Friday night is Gears Unlimited Friday Night Lights with small blocks, crate late models, and 305s at Volusia. If you want to take part in Week 13, it's going to be a lot of fun here. That's all the fun stuff we like to do here. Monday, we've got a couple of things. We've got Monday, mountain climbing at Mount Washington. We go down with the Formula Vs and then up with the Beatles. Monday night, we've got 305s at the Chili Bowl, Beatles at Thompson, and a street stock enduro for 100 laps at Limaland. Tuesday's upgrade day. We've got Pro Lights at Crandon, a Land Rush start, Team Trucks and Legends at Eldora, and a NASCAR at Daytona. Wednesday night is at Lucas Oil Raceway with the new stuff. 305s in the afternoon. We'll do 305s at night, 360s at night, and then big blocks at Lucas Oil. Thursday afternoon, we'll do
Big blocks would be
358s at Lucas Oil, and then UMPs, 358s, and pro lates at Lucas Oil. Friday night will be small blocks, crate lates, and 305s at Charlotte. So it's been a heck of a...
Wednesday and Thursday, that's the new lineup, I think.
I think so.
Correct us, but I think that's the new lineup.
I think you are right on that, too. So it's been a fun season of Coast to Coast Racing League stuff during the summer. We're not done yet. Make sure you tune in the rest of the week, but we can't wait for sprint car racing back at it next season. On behalf of Cool Ray, the Coast to Coast Racing League, Oshweekend Speedway, all the fine drivers and sponsors, and all the admins, on behalf of Roger Craig, Preston Cranmer, my broadcast partners all season long, Dean Reynolds and Isaac Salas, Marty Sakala. Congratulations to your winners tonight, Brian Dickens, Brandon Dittmer, and Blake Chapman, and your champions tonight, Isaac Salas, Brandon Dittmer, and Patrick Spangler. Been a fun season. Can't wait to do it in 2 weeks once again. So long, everyone.